country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring.
Uh-oh! It's I We Woke You Live, the Erection Election and Convection Special Cock the Vote 2K24, Time to Get Cocked, with Max and Hayden. Starring me, Hayden. Oh, God. And featuring Max. You know him, you love him, Maxwell. We all know who he voted for. Hello. And who's up next? But a special political correspondent for tonight, Bingus. Bingus. And of course, we're getting a very special treat, a phone call from the man himself, President Jimmy Carter, wishing him well, very curious about his thoughts tonight, and we're going to find out. Oh, does he think cool? And we're going to do your calls and questions.
Okay. Hey.
Oh yeah, let's stream. Election night, the spookiest night of all. Just last week was Halloween, but tonight, oh man, we're all shaking in our boots, bruh.
All right. Hello and welcome to our bullshit.
Yeah.
Thank
It's going to be
you.
a very special, very paranoid show tonight.
Thank you, Satisfy, aka Corey, for the big raid in the beginning. I don't know if anybody's still here. Yeah, there are. Okay. I looked at the numbers.
All right.
We got some things to talk about today. Jimmy Carter's here. He's gonna call in later.
Action-packed show right now.
Action-packed.
Feeling lots of emotions. We are, of course, going to be keeping up with this election bullshit, but let's see what's going on here.
Also going to be we're going to keep up with our erection bullshit, you know?
Yes, of course, bouncing back and forth between election, erection, convections, confections. So,
selections, directions, infections,
yes,
corrections.
Uncle Matt.
Uncle Sam, Max. Yeah, I put on a blue tie, a blue shirt, a jacket.
I got on this little blue coat, and
Hayden's got a blue coat on.
So I don't know what I'm exactly representing tonight. Sad night, not going great.
Any voters in chat? Anybody vote today or another day? I put on my hot pants too. See.
Ding ding bong bong. Ding ding bong bong. Go home to mommy.
Right. Okay.
Nice. Who else voted for RFK? I voted for Cornel West myself.
Fire.
Voted at 10 a.m. and then drank a beer and slept all day. Hey, I feel you.
That's the American way.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I've gotten pretty slizzed on these streams before. Tonight, I'm feeling like I'm taking it to a whole other level. I feel like tonight we're just gonna absolutely walk into the fire.
Yeah.
So we'll see how sloppy I get by the end of this.
What do you got planned?
I got all kinds of treats for myself over here. Who else voted? Sound off. Tell me, who voted for RFK? I want to know.
Who didn't vote?
You're out there. Y'all are out there.
Yeah. Here, let me look through the people in chat.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
Bong, bong. Ding, bing, bong, bong.
Oh man.
I
Voted for John Ford. I definitely feel that. Yeah, I thought about writing that in. But
he's a good
I
candidate.
have a kooky little election story myself.
Oh boy.
Something that happened to me voting that I was pretty embarrassed by, but I will not get there now. You know, let's talk about something fun for now, and we'll bounce back and forth between the coverage. If anyone is curious, things are not looking too bright for the Dems at the moment. We're sitting at 210 electoral votes for the Trumpster.
Yeah, well.
Wrong.
And 112 for Harris. Of course, you know, we're always holding on hope that Johnny Pork himself takes it. But
Fake news.
we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
What? Casey, oh.
A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
All right.
John Pork, Paddington. Yeah, those are all
Shouts out
options.
Casey Law. Where's he at?
He's
Get him to Colin.
Ding, bing, bong, bong.
all right. Let me open up the slideshow here.
Yes.
I did it. I
If you're
opened up
just
the
joining us,
slideshow.
like we said, we're going to be back and forth. We'll keep you up to date on the election, but hopefully, you know, we'll have some fun with it. We'll take our minds off it and then dip back in. You know, just when we pull out, we dip the wick back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The best part about pulling out is jumping right back in.
Not.
I don't know if anyone can attest to that in chat. Testes. Testes?
Let's get some hashtag Pilverines in chat if you pull out and then dip it right back in.
Wrong.
Oh, I pressed
Go
the
home
button.
to mommy.
There we go. We prefer to stay on topic tonight, guys. That's okay. You can leave.
Sound off. Who'd you write in, Fooster the people? I think I know what that is.
Pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
You are fake news.
Imagine writing in Donald Trump. Can you do
that's
that?
what I did. I wrote in Donald Hussein Trump.
Richard Fitzenwell, 69. I voted for Hawk Tua myself.
Congratulations. That's a great vote.
With the
Grab
VP
by the
pick
pussy.
of spit on that thing.
Not.
We can't actually say that. Actually, that's copyright, I think.
Isn't it? Isn't it spit? Isn't it Thang? I
Maybe.
think copyright is typically Thang, but could be wrong. Chad, tell me I'm wrong.
Not.
All right.
Hawk Tua 2025.
Oh God, probably a brighter future than. Oh, Fu, you wrote in AOC. I'm giving her some love. I hear you.
Bro, she's not gonna sleep with you, bro. She's not gonna fuck you. Hunter
Yeah,
Biden
sorry.
is a good choice. He is. He's good with tech.
yeah. I contemplated Hunter Biden. I really think he should have been the candidate to step in when Joe was, you know, losing his mind a little bit, unable to stay on track. I think Hunter was the guy for the job, but unfortunately they went with laughing Kamala, and now we have
Not.
whatever's going on now.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been appropriate for the son to stand up and take the mantle. You know, that makes sense in government.
Mommy. Go home to mommy.
Mommy, mommy. The only mommy is this mommy right here, the green mommy. See her?
Green mommy.
Green mommy.
Kamala.
All right. What is our
Green with
first? What's our first slide? Unless you want to stay on topic for another minute.
Well, I don't know. Chad, you want to go off topic and then dip back in? You know, like I said, we stick it in and pull it out. You know, and then dip the wig back in. But
Where's Kid Rock when you need him? Kid Rock's in Silvertown.
Raccoon doesn't have. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Kid Rock, ball with the ball. He's doing the ball with the ball right now. You know, he's not tapped in.
I didn't tell
Too
you.
busy.
I rewatched Joe Dirt last night. Speaking
Yeah,
of
it's
Kid
mid.
Rock,
It's mid.
that's actually high. It's
It's-
high.
Okay.
It's probably at the
I don't
top.
think it's that well. I watched it all the time as a kid, and I don't know. It has its moments, but maybe I should circle back on it.
Yeah, I watched
You know,
it for like
you ever
10
seen
years.
the sequel, Joe Dirt 2? That's a rough one.
I didn't know that existed. I'm gonna pretend that
Brewster
continues to not
Atnet
exist.
asked, "Do you think Trump saw a Nora?"
Bye, bye, bye. Wrong.
No, I do not. Definitely do not think Trump watched it. Although that is a film I'm very excited for. Are you gonna watch Nora, Max?
I don't know what that is.
I've never even heard of it.
Bye. You
And
are
now
fake
I've seen
news.
it.
You are fake news. You are fake news.
Did you see the video of Kamala seeing the I
I'm
voted badge
pumped for it.
with the
I'm
wolf?
pumped for it, Richard. What'd you say?
Did you see the video of Kamala seeing the I voted sticker with the wolf ripping its shirt off?
I think so. Why don't you play it? Throw it up.
I don't fucking know where it is. Satisfy, aka Corey with the raid earlier. So tight. So
Yeah,
wet.
very hole.
Can you play some pussy sounds?
Bing, bing, bong,
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the.
Thank
bing,
you.
bing, bong, bong.
I like your hat. Thanks.
Guys, it's
Got my
really a
penis
team
in there.
party. All right, little small update. Harris with 113 from the electoral votes at the moment. Trump's still sitting at 210.
Yep.
So steady, slight climb. Slight climb. Pennsylvania dipping into the red though, a little surprising. Maybe bounce back.
All right, let's do the first slide. Go Kuntala. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit, the first slide is also has to do with the
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
Yeah, I mean, how's Hawaii doing? Let's see. Let's check it out. Hawaii is too close. They had nothing. It was delayed. They expected results around 9. Now they're projecting around midnight Eastern time for results for Hawaii. So we're still sitting there.
yeah.
Pineapple on pizza. Not great. Not great.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Yeah, definitely do not support pineapple on my pizza. Sorry, I'm dipping out of here a little bit.
That's okay. It's just showing chat my cock.
Yeah, everybody wants to see that. Like I said, we dip it in and we pull it out. Yeah, aloha. Aloha moment for
I'm all
real.
blurry now. That's fucked up. All right.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
Let's talk about some stuff. Oh, I watched Scream for the first time the other day.
Yeah, we watched that together. It was a cute little moment. Max had never seen it. Max had never seen Scream. Honestly, quite an offense from my end. But what did you think, Max? You liked it. You enjoyed it.
I thought it.
Scarier than the election, perhaps.
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty okay. I mean I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. I liked the parts and the things. The parts where they screamed. I watched Scream 2 young and it gave me nightmares for my entire preteens. Yeah, I didn't do that. You did that, but I didn't do that. Literally.
Richard, what about Rhode Island? Rhode Island is blue.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Rhode Island went blue. Hey, look at that. Tim Kaine won Senate in Virginia. You remember that guy? The last Tim VP?
Yeah.
Nobody remembers that fucking guy. And
Yeah,
Ted
maybe
Cruz
that was
back
my
in the
wife.
Senate in Texas.
Go home to mommy.
Yeah, there's no elections in Scream.
Yeah, no elections.
Ghostface just kills people. And that's
There is some corruption, though. Media corruption.
a little bit of media.
You are fake news.
But there's some erections in my pants. Ooh.
American Psycho 2. I have sort of seen it. I've seen clips. Fooster Waltz is the new Kane. I know this is what we've all been saying, but I will say, Waltz is at least, I think, a little more likable than Kane was such a generic white guy. Nobody really cared. American Psycho 2, though, pretty funny. Like I said, I haven't seen the whole thing. I've definitely seen the first 10 minutes where it's Mila Kunis and she says that she killed Patrick Bateman, which in and of itself is an outrageous idea, especially considering it's supposed to be ambiguous whether or not Patrick Bateman was even killing that. Spoilers!
Bye.
Bye.
Hostel is the shit, though. Hostel is the shit. Early Eli Roth shit, and I like that early Eli Roth stuff. I do. It's good.
I just got scared from like the Halloween movies when I was young. Like Halloween, like 3 and 4, they would just play on TV sometimes, and then it'd be like, holy shit, there's a teleporting monster with a knife that can just kill you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It scared me.
Although you were pretty soft on the Halloween movie when you talked about it a couple weeks ago. I'm still offended by it. I'm deciding to let it go.
Good, yeah.
Fake. You are fake news. You are fake news.
That is loud. Loud news.
Are in a cabinet position if Trump wins? Does newly minted term Jill Stein join?
Wrong.
No, I do not see that happening. I do not see Jill Stein joining up with MAGA, despite kind of some of her wackier sentiments.
She doesn't actually want any position.
What'd you say?
She doesn't want a position in government.
No, it's out of principle. It's all out of, she's just doing it to do it at this point. She does it it's to give your vote to
someone else.
Their party. It is what it is.
All right, Corey. 4 a.m. Good luck on the next 4 years of your life, everyone. Thank you. It's more than that, actually. I didn't point it out when you were saying it earlier in your stream, but
you are fake news.
There's going to be some, Supreme Court
Justice
justice
is a woke gooner.
things. Who the fuck just followed? I wasn't even looking. Who's a woke gooner?
Fooster the People is a woke gooner. Thank you.
Oh, I love Fooster the People.
Thank you, Fooster the People, for being a woke gooner. Good luck with your entire lives. It's all down here from me. From here.
You.
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
Thank you for saying I'm fly.
Wink at you.
My guy. House of a Thousand Corpses kind of rips, dude.
Right.
One of the only Richard.
Good night.
House of a Thousand Corpses, one of the better Rob Zombie movies. Rob Zombie, you never quite know what you're gonna get, but
you're gonna
did you ever see The Munsters, Richard? You ever see Rob Zombie's The Munsters? Talk about a horror show. That's a horror show right
he
there.
He did a Munsters?
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Maybe we'll live stream that someday. It's fun though. I at least had fun with it actually.
Yeah. Scream. Halloween's over. Halloween was pretty fun. That happened after our last stream.
Yeah, well, during the stream we were kind of talking about Scream, and because we had talked about the Scary Movie reboot that's coming.
Yes.
And you've never seen it. Richard, you're asking if The Munsters is good. It depends on what you consider good. It's certainly a fun watch, I would say. It's certainly a fun time. But I do not know if I would describe it as good. I think that's perhaps a bridge too far.
Yeah.
But yeah, what imagine you're on Letterboxd. What are you thinking about Scream? General thoughts and what's the score?
Scream? What did I even give it? I gave it a rating already. Let me look at my Letterboxd. Let me not even imagine being on Letterboxd. Let me go on to Letterboxd. How about that?
Oh my god.
Oh, I rated all the Star Wars movies because I hadn't done that. I rated Scream 4 out of 5.
That's
what I gave it.
That's a score. That's a pretty good score.
I took out the star because I did not scream.
Raccoon. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
You're like a baby with an iPad.
Bing, bing,
Bing, bing, bong, pussy, 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 bing, bong, wrong, wrong, no, no.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Yeah, I also rated all the Star Wars movies. I hadn't done that yet. That was fun.
That's something we can do a whole stream on that. Maybe next week when we've calmed down off of this, we will talk about all the streams.
Did we do,
Did we do a stream about the Terrifier? No, but we've discussed Terrifier. I myself am not a huge Terrifier fan, but I'm not a fan. Okay, don't come at me. Don't come at me yet.
Not.
Don't come at me yet.
not at my
Jury
come yet.
Pool out on Terrifier 3. I have not seen it. For me, I thought I'm a huge horror guy, big slasher guy, but obnoxious. I don't find the gore to be funny in the same way other people do, even though a lot of times I do find gore funny. I just think it's a sensibility thing. So the first one kind of lost me. I thought it was just like the acting was crunchy and it was shot like shit, and then it just didn't do it for me. The second one I thought was interesting, but it was fucking long as a motherfucker.
They were both very
I
long.
did Bad Boys 2 though, for sure. I did see Bad Boys.
Not.
Bad Boys 2 is an absolute banger. Woo, cock and balls, exactly. Smile.
Oh god.
Not.
Yeah, Terrifier. It's just gore. If you like gore, then you'll probably like it. And then the character design of Clown Man is pretty good.
It's all very cool.
Everything
the guy
else.
that's Clown is doing something really cool with it too. Like that will also give him like he's essentially doing like violent mime work, which is cool.
Yeah, that is neat because he doesn't talk at all. Like that's his thing. He's like,
Silent killer.
Yeah. But they are very long movies for what they are because they're just gore fests.
That's my thing, man. I'm all about brevity, you know. It's all about give me in and out. Let's have a good time. And Terrifier 2 is like 2.5 fucking hours for a slasher film. And as much as I love slasher movies, 2.5 hours?
Bye.
Yeah, no. Don't have an interest in Terrifier? Yeah, fair enough. What the hell are you talking about, Richard? You're saying the female-led version of Bad Boys with Gabrielle Union. What? Is that a thing?
Was it Bad Girls? Is that the name?
Bad Girls? What?
I don't know nothing about that. I've never seen Bad Boys either.
I mean, she's in Bad Boys. Oh. There was a show. You're talking about a TV show. LA's Finest. Well, no.
Wrong.
Yeah, I have not seen that. I don't think I have any interest in seeing that, though. You know what that does remind me of, though, is Beverly Hills Cop, because I watched the most recent Beverly Hills Cop, and people seem to really like it. I thought it fucking sucked. I could not stand it. It was driving me fucking nuts. And it reminded me, though, when I was watching it, I thought of when they tried to do the Beverly Hills Cop TV show, which was like going to be about his son or something. And I actually thought that TV show was at least cute and fun. But that movie fucking stunk. Rogue One's the closest thing to a female-led Bad Boys.
Bye.
Don't know about that.
Wrong.
But you can expand on that. Expand on that point. Why you think so?
Expansion. Inflate on that point. Inflation.
Expansion. Exactly what's happening with the erection convention.
There's so much inflation in our
Speaking
country.
of the election, I do have a major report. Breaking news.
Breaking.
Okay.
Yep.
A bunch of states just came in. California, Washington, Colorado. Harris is now sitting at 179 electoral votes. Trump sitting at 214. So the divide is it's closing. However, if she can't pull off Pennsylvania, I don't know.
Bye.
I don't know.
So we have to wait and see that. But Harris now sitting at 179, which is a massive jump from just an hour ago. She sat at 99.
I mean, they only started counting like votes. Like they only started with like Indiana and Kentucky at like 5 hours ago, and then hour by hour there've been more states starting to count. So it's gonna be a little while. But
Yeah,
you know, that's the thing with
we'll see.
electoral college.
There's still some moderate hope out there for what's going on.
How about Florida? How's Florida doing?
I think we know how Florida's doing. Do you want to hear my election story? I'll tell you.
Did Trump win by 1 vote?
I'm filling it now. Here's what I will say is the Florida vote was not as high as one would anticipate. Kamala did come in at around 43% of the Florida vote.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, you want to tell your story?
yeah, so here's the deal. Who would perform at her ceremony? In what sense? Her induction. I mean, it's got to be Beyonce if she gets elected, right? It's got to be Bay Squad. You got Jen Cassian as the. So now, okay, so Combat Clump is trying to expand on how Rogue One is like a female-led Bad Boys. Jen and Cassian, chaotic duo, totally breaking the rules, just like Mike and Marcus. This is already just an outrageous take, but I'm here for it. Both teams go on this mission is probably suicide, but YOLO, fair enough. Banter with K2SO is like Bad Boys humor, but in droid form. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I get that there's a comic relief aspect there. The action, explosions, shootouts, high stakes drama, everything. Literally Bad Boys energy, but with a Star Wars twist.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Not.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna rely on your take here.
Go. What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna rely on your take here because I have not seen Bad Boys.
Whoa!
Bye, bye.
Oh my gosh. Never seen Bad Boys. That's an outtake. Listen, I hear your point though. I'm here for it. Combat Clump. I hear the Bad Boys and the Bad Boys energy is, I guess, where I have, because I think that the way that Rogue One is shot, even the vibe is a little grimmer. It has a little more of an edge to it, more like a Denis Villeneuve than a Michael Bay. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. But I hear it. Anyway, yeah. Let's keep going. You heard Kamala is edging the vote in Bajuki Land. Hey.
Not.
Hey.
You are fake news. You are fake news. You are fake news.
All right, Aiden's gonna tell his story about voting.
Oh yeah, sorry. My story about voting. So I went to the I cocking the vote. I went to the polls. Got there early voting, and I went to my local. I felt I was so researched. I was looking up everything about the local government, the amendments that need to be passed in Florida. I researched. I think there were 10 on the ballot. I felt pretty confident in where I was going to vote on all of them, so I felt pretty good about it. Going to the polls, look at the ballot. Now, to give some context to this, my sister is a public school teacher in Florida. Rough area, right? It's yikes. But she'd been telling me a few weeks ago that there was some woman, and I can't rely always on my memory. I had heard there was some woman running for some position at the school board or involving the local school district who was a mom for liberty, ultra hyper conservative. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. So I'm looking at this ballot, and then I see something I wasn't expecting to see, which was, there's a vote for the school board. And I see a woman's name and the name of a Latino man is what I would say now. And so I think, this must be who my sister was talking about. Mm-hmm. Pretty confidently vote for the Latino man over the woman. we're leaving. We're about to get in the car. I said, hey, I remember what you were talking about with that school board thing. That woman, she said, what are you talking about? That was the superintendent vote. That was weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what do you mean? The fucking school board vote, it's on the ballot. What the hell did I just fill out? She said, I don't know. I said, you're a fucking teacher. You can't tell me.
Bye. Wrong.
So I'm sitting here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I looked the guy up. Couldn't have made a worse, more toxic vote. But
Uh-oh.
this is this is a let's go American conservatives. Let's block off the bathrooms. Let's make all schools Christian type of fella.
Right.
Boy,
You are fake.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
rough.
Well-
Rough. Okay. So I contributed to the toxicity of Florida, and I will admit that. Can't believe it. Look, there were a lot of votes. I felt like I voted perfectly in my in terms of my own convictions on on 99% of the ballot, but that one vote, it was bugging me.
Bye.
And of course, I got so upset with my sister, I beat her.
Right. I was gonna say it's already a tough choice. You gotta choose between a woman and a Latino man.
Well, judging by how tonight's vote goes, I got a lot of thoughts on that too. Let's go. What am I going to
Between
say?
women and Latinos.
I'm gonna say women and Latinos. Oh boy.
All right. Let's do a slide.
Trans kids are going to be executed on Hayden's doorstep. Please don't even say.
Not.
I'm sorry.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody.
Oh my
No,
God.
they
Yeah.
know me where. No,
You gotta
I'm
sit.
sorry. I'm making a public. But here's what I did also say. If I had a fucking kid around here, we're not going to be around here. I mean, you shouldn't be sending your kid to school around here anyway, though. So. It
In
is what it
Florida.
is.
Or no, where you are.
I'm right now in the panhandle of Florida. It's like the worst, most conservative part of Florida, but I'm in the process of a move, hence this kind of wacky setup right now. Next week will be the last week of this, and then the week after that, I'll be in my new place in bright, beautiful Miami.
Not.
I
And,
love Miami.
I will have a better setup there.
Yeah.
To myself, though. But yeah, that's my little election kerfuffle story. And, I think stories like this are important because we need to humanize the voters of this country. Everybody makes mistakes, and certainly everybody has those days.
Not.
Oh, Miami, the red county. He's against us. I'm with her.
Yo, Miami goes red. Once again, I have some problematic views on those. Uh-oh.
Go home to mommy. You are
Grab him by the pussy.
I got thoughts on that. But Miami was blue for a long time. There's still a large liberal / progressive. I don't necessarily, I'm not with the libs, but I consider myself a progressive. And there is that community there. And who are these crazy Christian conservatives to take away this beautiful land from us? Okay, we got to take it back. Okay,
Yeah.
Miami's lit, and we got to keep it lit by going there and overpopulating them.
Bye.
What?
Go home to mommy.
Yeah, you gotta kill him.
Uh-oh, I didn't say that.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the
didn't say
pussy.
that.
You are fake news. Bing, bing, bong,
If you don't
bong.
remember last week, I said on stream that I was going to kill Donald Trump with a gun.
Bing, bing, bong,
Not on
bing,
election
bing,
night. Don't get
bong,
us
bong.
kicked off stream.
I haven't done that.
Don't do that.
So that's proof anything I say is a joke.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
It's a joke. We're all jokes here.
Obama.
All right, let's do a different slide. Jesus. All right, this is a slide I made, and then Hayden told me you already did this slide last week because I forgot. But I thought it was pretty good.
We already talked about that. Can we get a hashtag Peel Green, hashtag Max Lacken in chat? That's what we need. Max Lacken.
Yeah, I did see a trailer for the Iron Heart though.
Yeah.
It's
You
looks
have more
stupid.
thoughts on
Um,
No, I think the suit and everything looks better too, though. I think it looks cooler. Like,
Well, yeah,
we had
but
Priest chat last week, and he was talking about how he likes the kind of like Super Sentai vibe of the suits, and I understand that more with this suit. I think I saw that more when I saw the trailer. I see like that reference, and I'm with it, you know. But yeah, it
whatever.
looks okay.
I'll watch it. I'll judge it for what it is now, and then I'll judge it for what it is when it comes out. But for what it is now, it was kind of dumb. Next thing. Oh, the live action Lego movies on the way. There's 3 new Lego movies. The article was really boring, so I didn't read it that much.
Brick by brick, right?
Grab him by the pussy.
Here, I can-
Yeah, this is I don't understand any of this because they're saying they're going to be live action Lego movies with like a hybrid. Oh, there's one. This reminded me though. This is connected to another story that while you have this article up, I guess you can look it up because it's absolutely ridiculous. Is Nickelodeon saying they're going to make Paramount rather, who owns Nickelodeon, saying that they're going to make Rugrats movies that are a blend of CG and live action. Implying what? You're going to make the baby CG or something? What is this concept? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah,
Bye,
that sounds like
bye.
it's gonna be CG babies, real world. Maybe
That
the
sounds
adults are
worse
real.
to me.
That'd be funny. Imagine like a real
Oh,
life Stu Pickles holding like a CG Tommy Pickles. It's like, this is my child. It's fucked up, but it's my child.
It's my baby.
Not.
Or maybe their babies turn into CG babies. Like their real baby just turns into Tommy Pickles, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
That would be awful. That'd be even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag bricked up. That's the vibe in chat.
Yeah, there's some
Hashtag
names in here. The directors Patty Jenkins, Jake Kasdan, and Joe Cornish.
Let me tell you something about this Jake Kasdan shit. Son of Lawrence Kasdan, co-writer of Empire Strikes Back and Solo. Jake Kasdan made the Jumanji movies, and he just made a little movie called Red One.
Oh,
man, dude.
you like Chris
Has
Evans,
anybody-
J.K.
Has anybody
Simmons?
seen the trailer for this movie, Red One? My buddy, the filmmaker partner of mine, like we made movies together and shit. He got to see a press screening of it, and I thought he was totally on one because the second he saw it, he was posting on the internet about how bad it was, which you're not supposed to do. It looks like absolute dog shit. And it's cost like $300 million or something. I don't know. If Jake Kasdan's attached to this project too, he's got to win some people over because I think his Jumanji movies are mid at best, cute at best. Although I haven't even seen the second one he did, but whatever. And he worked on Solo too, which should tell you whatever, man. Jake Kasdan attached to this? I don't know, man.
Yeah, but like The Rock's in it, so it's gonna make money.
Yeah, that's what we really need. We need the Rock Lego, dude, brick by brick.
I'm in the thick of it.
Brick by fucking brick.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes, but with babies, basically. Yeah, I guess that's the Rugrats movie vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced anything about these Lego projects other than that they exist. So that's great. Got
It's
Lego.
the idea that it's supposed to be live action, though, that totally throws me. Like, what the fuck do you mean they're live action? Like,
It's gonna be like the
so is it
Minecraft
so
movie.
shitty? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be some I'm Steve shit.
I mean, technically, the Lego movie was live action,
Yeah, I guess
kind
it had
of.
live
I
action.
guess.
That's true.
Well, I wouldn't call that live action. Actually, that's just like a live action part of an animated movie. It'd be like saying the SpongeBob movie is live action.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, wrong.
Life isn't so
wrong.
black and white. Red and
Indeed.
blue. There's shades of gray and
Yeah,
purple.
red and blue. Party line. Where's the line? It's all the same. You're gonna start both sidesing everything now.
Listen,
You're gonna become a both sideser.
So
Not woke.
there's truth on both sides. Both sides lie a little bit. Sometimes the left talks about Project 2025 like Donald Trump wrote it. He did not write it. Sometimes the right claims that Haitians are eating dogs and cats in a small town and getting them
They're
attacked.
eating the dogs, eating the dogs, eating the cats.
Sometimes the right goes on a campaign for years and years and years about a border crisis that isn't really that much of a crisis, but it is not great, but it's like they inflate
Well,
it.
it's funny. So here's the thing. At the border, there are people waiting 10, 11 months at the border trying to get into the country, living out of tents. That's really what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something else, and this is, they want to get over the border so they can vote red.
Oh boy, you've been hitting
Which
at
is not
this.
good. Yeah. Because a lot of, it's a lot of conservatism. Oh, God.
Firewalk says, hi Bung. So, hi Bung.
Where's Bung?
Bung's up there. Bung's our mod.
Hi, not Firewalk. Friends of friends, making friends.
Post your penis in the Discord if you're friends with someone.
Fuck.
Post your friend's penis in the Discord if your friend has a penis. All right.
Just the tip. We want to see tips. We want to see tips.
Hayden sent
like
me
to-
this trailer earlier called
Here's something fun to get your, mind on something cute for a change.
It's a movie called Christmas in the Spotlight. It's a Lifetime movie.
Just play the trailer and chat. You tell us what you think this is about right here.
Yeah.
This is the. I do think though this is the film that's going to bring the nation together. I will say that. This is the film that will bring this nation together, heal the divide.
Drew, we're big fans.
Am I supposed to know who he is?
He's the best receiver in the world.
Get his number.
It's her! It's her!
I want to see you again.
You're in a movie.
Regular people.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
People, huh?
Don't screw this up.
I promise not to fall in love with you.
And I promise not to fall in love with you. The more I'm with you, the more I really like you.
I'm just with
Thanks
you
for joining us, Luna. This
fantastic
stream has
world.
been a banger.
I hardly know her.
I know we're trying to keep this a secret, but I don't know if
What do you guys think this movie's about? You guys getting excited?
A normal girl dating a normal guy.
Just like
Neither of you are
regular, like,
normal.
I don't care. who's
Lifetime
watching.
romance
People,
movie.
Nobody. Are we doing this?
It's about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift all in
Christmas in
Come
the
on.
Spotlight.
That's
Premieres
literally what it
Saturday,
is.
November 23rd at 8. Part of it's
The
a
football
wonderful
player in
lifetime.
love with the. This is crazy to me, bro. We're already making Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce movies, dude.
Yeah. It's gonna come out and they're just gonna break up instantly and it's gonna be really funny.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god.
I mean, to be
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Which, it's just it looks like an amazing accomplishment in cinema. But I got to tell you, this is my most anticipated right here.
No,
I'm really.
to be fair, it is, if it didn't happen in real life, it would be a decent concept for one of these shitty movies.
I guess. Dude. Sure, but it's just, oh man. But then you're okay. I struggle with movies where the only people you're supposed to be rooting for, empathizing with, or following are rich people. So that's the other thing too, though.
Right.
Like, we're supposed to have this love story about just a couple of rich, famous people
Mhm.
falling in love.
Go home to mommy.
grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
Hayden hates Paul Atreides.
Isn't that
Yep.
the correct thing you're supposed to get from those books? Isn't he the bad guy? Maybe not in the
No.
movies yet, but he that's like the thing that happens later on. He becomes like a tyrannical.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked about this on stream though, that I am not a big Dune guy. I'm just not.
Me neither.
Come at me. I'm sorry, but
No,
go ahead.
We
Come
have
at
an
me.
No.
anti-Dune bias
I'm
on this podcast. Hayden hates
Hayden,
space.
I know. Sue me.
Hayden loves Space Mussolini, though.
Libtard Central, excuse me.
Go home to mommy.
Relax.
Do I look like a libtard to you? Yes, you again. Do I look like a libtard to you? Huh?
Asking again with my.
Does
Flip that hat up.
Does hat scream libtard? It's an old hat. I've had this for a long time. Does this tie scream libtard? Do these pants?
Who's ready for an election update? Sound off.
Ban me. Right. Election update. Here we go. How's Pennsylvania doing? How's
Pennsylvania
Nevada?
still leaning red. Actually, 76% of the votes are in. Donald Trump coming out a little on top of Kamala right here.
Wrong.
Trump has gained more electoral votes, though. He is sitting at 230 right now. Harris at 179, and you know how this game works. Trump just needs 270 electoral votes to win the whole dang thing. Not in a great spot. In Kentucky, I don't know if that's a sarcastic question because yes.
I think it's
Of
a little
course.
sarcastic. Here, I opened it on here. You can look at it.
Kentucky has been won.
Looks like is Florida done? Do they have all the votes? I guess. Yeah. Cool. I got New York though. Yeah, let's go Dems. New York. 55%. That's it.
She did secure California. She won it by 60%, I believe.
Jesus Christ. All right, how about
She won.
Connecticut? Nice. Love it. How about Nevada? Nevada's got nothing yet.
No. This is a real nail biter, folks. A real nail biter.
Oh, it updated.
Trump said you did not help her win California. Uh-oh.
Go home to mommy.
What'd you do? You didn't you abstained from your vote, or you wrote in John Pork, or you voted for RFK? What was the deal there?
What did you do?
Everybody knew Cali was going to go to her anyway, though. So
Yeah, it's shaped like the U.S. I voted local.
local. Well, that's good.
Did you vote for yourself? Did you write yourself in? I'd do that.
Slight bump for Harris. Harris has taken Oregon. She's sitting at 187 now. Harris at 187. Trump at 230.
I do not have an updated map. Wait, where's your map from?
I'm getting it right from the source. I'm right in on the Associated Press.
I was on CBS News.
Got a live updated map. It's updated every couple of minutes. So.
AP.
Bung, you are now the school board president and the state commissioner. Well, congratulations.
Nice.
That's good for you.
Wow. I just love looking at the Electoral College. It just makes me so happy to look at this. This just makes more sense. We should divide the people into squares.
It does, yeah.
And then if a given amount of squares, if all the people within those squares vote majority one way, all the squares go to one candidate. That just makes more sense. Posture. Oh, thank you. Thank
I
you.
think it's so sexy with the America hat. Very sexy.
I'm gonna dox you, but thank you, Seth.
Boy.
Can't believe we lost
Grab by the
Utah.
Bing, bing, bong,
That
bong.
was Utah.
Yeah, Utah was let's look at the metric here.
How do you see the
Oh,
metric?
no.
There's no metric.
Yeah, unavailable yet.
It's fucked
But
up.
race was called for Trump.
That sounds a little fishy to me.
Sounds like, could it be voter fraud? We don't know.
Yeah.
They're stealing the votes. They're eating the votes. They're reading the ballots.
They're eating the ballot.
They're reading the ballots, shoving them in their mouth.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for the contribution, not Firewalk, calling Pleasant Park for Kamala. That's great. Yes, absolutely.
Not.
Major.
Jesus.
How about the blow?
All right, let me look back at our.
Mexico, where 5 electoral votes leaning blue at the moment, and it seems like it's a clinched. It seems like a clincher. Kamala ahead by 52% and 70% of the vote in. 5 votes though. What's that going to do? Pennsylvania still not looking good though. If she loses Pennsylvania, this is
It's a little
probably.
cooked.
It's cooked. It's baked. It's done.
Other candidates, Jill Stein got 0.5% of a vote for doing literally nothing.
Not Firewalk. It was an important update. I agree. Thank you for that contribution. Major contribution. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Did what was it? Tomato Town, you said?
Pleasant Park.
Pleasant Park. Oh, did they announce where Tomato Park land? Not Tomato Park, Tomato Town. That's what I want to know.
I think it's actually leaning red at the moment.
Yeah, makes sense. Tomatoes are red.
Right.
Steamy Stacks, so that's an easy blue.
Yeah.
Hayden's played Fortnite. Hayden gets all this.
I actually have, and I don't tax on my gig so hardcore, Crust.
I'm not attacking you. I watched you play Fortnite.
But I'm obviously not a day-to-day avid player. What's that got to do with
It's a
it?
night to night.
What's that got to do with it?
All right, whatever. Next thing. All right, let's talk about political text messages. These were all of the ones on my phone. Each of these groups of messages are different numbers
The
that
silver
texted me.
lining for sure. The silver lining of tonight. Whatever happens, no more texts.
Yeah.
Please.
Barack
We got
Obama.
one.
Whatever you've done so far is not enough. Rush $20 to Dem Turnout 2024 before 9 p.m. I got that today.
That's so bad. It's so common narrow.
You only get
You
Trump?
only get Trump.
What did you do?
What's that about?
You're a registered
I know.
Republican?
Yeah.
In California? I also got this one. This political message. It's Anna. It's Manna. Come to my house tomorrow for Asian food. Lisa's coming too. I don't even know what's up with that one.
Dude, shouts out Lisa though.
Yeah, Lisa's coming too.
He always brings a party. That's definitely on God.
The Lifetime movie drops on your birthday, Fire? Shit.
Who could
Sick.
ask for a better? Who could ask for more? Really?
You guys like Swift, don't you? You like Travis Kelce? Should I send 2 gold dark MAGA hats to your house? It's Trump. I'll even sign one. Yes.
Yes.
For a low price of $60. Shipping not
fuck.
included. But yeah, this was insane. Like every couple days, you just get another like, "Hi Maxwell, it's Kamala.
Yeah, I know.
We're
Please.
fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked."
Send money now. The funny thing about all that shit too, though, is like money only goes so far. A lot of this shit was about grassroots. A lot of this shit had to do with how the DNC handled this whole campaign, which was bad. This was a mess. This was a mess.
A tale as old as time.
Holy fuck.
DNC has not handled a campaign well since 2008.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that was like their shining moment. Outside of a couple moments in the past that we maybe we'll talk about later. But yes, 2008. For better or worse, that was the last real big win for the Dems. I mean, the Dems are just so up their own ass, though. It's a bunch of fucking old school liberals, old school fucking centrist blue liberals.
Yep.
who just can't get it straight, bro. It's fucking sucks. It's so annoying.
Literally, if Biden decided like a year ago that he wasn't running, and we had like a candidate, I don't think Kamala would have been the best candidate a year ago. Now she obviously is, because it's just not enough time to get someone new in there. But there's so many people that could have.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. There's so many people had this all gone down differently too. I mean, even if they had taken this way back and been able to, how they could not anticipate having to pull Joe out of the race too is wild to me. I mean, he has been functioning at a limited capacity for a fucking hot minute now, bro.
I think it's probably the same shit that happens with Trump, where it's just like surrounded by yes men.
Yeah, for sure, he is. And but the DNC placates that, all of that, and they just go along with it, and it's frustrating because now this is what we have to endure. You know, I mean, the stakes were high, is the reality too. I mean, this election's gonna fuck us. The Supreme Court's gonna go super red. Everyone's fucked. But whatever. Hey, look, people had objections on either side. There were a lot of people decided not to vote because, like, what I recognize, dude, the DNC is fucked, of course, but now what's going to happen? I mean, Kamala's problems, you know, she's been horrible dealing with the fucking Gaza situation and the Palestine situation, but Trump fucking loves Netanyahu. He's going to blow him on television, bro. He's going to let him blow everything up so we can build a fucking resort on the strip. So it's all fucked, man. Everything got fucked. Everyone's information got twisted around, and we're all fucked.
And most people don't even give a shit about that. It's mainly just like the Republicans are just holding on to their talking points, like trans kids in prison and school and whatever. And they're also like, Kamala's been VP for 4 years. Why hasn't she done anything yet?
Right, but you know,
it's like,
whatever.
I get it, I guess, but not. I mean, I get why that's not.
But it's a reversal of their own arguments in the past too, though. When they, you know, everybody knows Cheney was really the president when Bush was president, but fucking during that they tried to play that down. No, it's Bush. He's our guy. Like everybody knew who was calling the shots, but then that's not normal, you know. For the most part, it is a fucking vice president
calling the shots.
Literally, bing bong.
Me when I'm duck hunting with Dick Cheney and I forgot my orange vest and Dick Cheney has a gun and Dick Cheney shoots me. Ow, Dick Cheney, ow, stop it. Ow, and then the dog comes over trying to collect me as a duck, but I'm a human being. Dick Cheney shot me. Play the sound.
Small update, Kamala now sitting at 192 electoral votes.
But what'd she win?
Yeah, bit of a jump, but still against Trump's 230. But like I said, if she can't snag Pennsylvania, like it's not looking great right now, and if she can't snag that, it's really not going to matter.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's going to push him all the way up into 249, and then it's fucked.
You know, Michigan only has 37% of the vote in. So, I don't know.
How many electoral votes is that, though? How many?
15.
How many? Compared to Pennsylvania's.
I mean, all these matter.
They do. They matter, but it's just not looking good. If you compare and contrast this with the Hillary-Trump election, we're seeing a lot of parallels in the way that this all rolled out. But, you know.
Well, you know what?
I say hold on hope, but it's not like I don't want anybody to think I'm a fucking shill for the Dems either. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucking twisted. Because the whole thing, look, if Kamala gets in office, then we can fucking go protest her, put the finger on the, really put the pressure on to fucking really deal with some shit. And I just think it takes time to transform an entire party. Trump has successfully done it, though. We've seen that. Republicans' version of conservatism was much different 10 years ago than it is now, where now fucking conservatism is basically Trumpism. It's MAGA. It's all MAGA, which is a completely different version of that. And we had the opportunity to do something similar with the Dems when Bernie ran. And there's hope that there can still be something like that could happen. But after today, it's going to take a long fucking time. After, we'll see what happens. But we're still waiting. Who knows? But not looking great. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. The best part about this is that if and when Trump wins, is that we can't fight against, gerrymandering anymore. We're not going to be able to fight against the Electoral College anymore. We're not going to, not be able to fight for a more fair way of voting, like ranked choice or something. All that just goes out the window, so you're just fucked even more. Which is...
Right, you got to do reverse work. You got to backtrack, which sucks. Nobody wants to backtrack. But...
Like, my hope for this, obviously, other than just Kamala winning, was just like after she won, we'd have a chance to reform some of this voting bullshit, but that probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
How about we just keep making the rhetoric more and more inflammatory and dehumanizing towards marginalized groups, which includes a lot of the people that are out there voting for Trump. They don't fucking realize it.
The reality of it too is there are difficult conversations that should be had and can be had within government. Nothing is black and white. The issues are nuanced, but the way that Trump simplifies all of these problems is
black and white.
And look, I don't know, but who knows? Maybe Trump wins and we get the price of that milk down. Maybe I can buy. Maybe we get to buy some rice for not as much money or whatever.
He's got a huge plan for getting the price of milk down.
Big plans.
Don't ask me what it is.
Obama.
Big, very big.
He's gonna get more cows. Gonna buy cows from Mexico, make Mexico pay for it.
I agree.
Milkmen and drink it. Hashtag milkmen and drink it. Yeah.
Yes.
All
right. Let's keep it pushing for now. Let's keep it pushing. As
all right, this one's fun.
At this moment, Harris at 192 electoral votes, Trump at 230. Let's keep it pushing.
Spaceballs 2, written by Olaf from Frozen.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Don't believe me, liberal?
Bye.
Look up
Bye.
Man Gets Milked by Bitchy Hostess. I'll do that. Yeah, Josh Gad, known for being a voice in an animated movie, and during COVID, he got the Lord of the Rings cast together to do a reunion.
Yeah, and to be fair, though, he did that whole series, too. He did Back to the Future. There was a few of them he did during that, but he comes from improv comedy, and he has written shows before. I just still find this to be like a pretty weird pairing. And look, I'm cautiously, I wouldn't even say cautiously optimistic. I guess I'm just cautious about this because ultimately, they did a History of the World Part 2 a few years ago, and Nick Kroll was one of the writers on that, and Wanda Sykes was on that. And I thought the team they put together, though, was pretty interesting, and they still couldn't necessarily nail the tone, even with Mel Brooks involved. This is a difficult thing to do. I do think there's a lot of humor to mine from the new Star Wars films. But at the same time, is Josh Gad the right dude to be doing this? I don't fucking know. But who's to say? He's got the Harry Potter lightning bolt in his hair.
He does. Look at that.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Yeah. What do you think about Pizza the Hut? Would you eat part of him?
No, he's way too vile. Did you look up Man Gets Milked by Bitchy Hostess? Did you look that up?
No, should I do that live on stream?
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that safe search off?
I think maybe don't project that yet. But
There, how about this? Where is it? Man Gets Milked by Bitchy Hostess, copy, and then I'll put us on just our faces with chat. And I'll go to this. Guy gets his cock milked by hot girl 9-minute 1080p. Is that the one?
Whoa!
Go home to mommy.
Grab him by the pussy.
Guess I'll click it. I'm scared to click it, but I'll click it. Oh god.
Oh fuck.
I gotta leave this webpage. I really don't want to get banned. It's even just at like I'm scared of the audio that would play if I hit play on that.
Slight update: Pennsylvania not looking great. 81% of the votes have been reported. Trump in the lead by 51.4%. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
yeah,
shoot
so-
Donald Trump with a gun. Is what I'm gonna do.
Whoa, whoa! No, you didn't. No,
A
you did
wet
not say
raccoon.
that.
Ding, bing, bong. A
On
wet
Minecraft,
raccoon
on Minecraft,
doesn't
no.
have
In real life.
$7 billion fucking dollars in the bank. A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
Yeah, I know, Donnie. I get it.
True. We could have a lot of fun with it.
True. Oh my god. Yeah, Spaceballs. I love Spaceballs.
To election night. Well, I hear you.
Spaceballs funny. Your Schwartz is bigger than mine, huh? Penis.
Okay, update time.
Oh my god.
Alert.
Okay.
To mommy.
Harris sitting now at 205 electoral votes, having officially claimed Oregon, Washington, Colorado, New Mexico. Pretty big jump for her.
Right. She just needs
Minnesota is
65
purple at the
more.
moment. Minnesota's purple at the moment, though it's leaning in the direction of Kamala. As we said earlier, Minnesota would give her 10 electoral votes. Pennsylvania is still the one that would hurt, though. It's still leaning Trump, and that's not great. It was leaning Kamala a couple hours ago, but as the votes came in, it's looking like Pennsylvania, a major swing, is maybe going to go red. So we'll see, but it is a major jump for Kamala with that 205 against Trump's current 230.
Yeah. She'll
Current.
need 65 more fucking squares here, and most of these squares are light red, so.
Yeah. Vote says, I'm ready to sell your soul. If you were ready to sell your soul, you would have voted.
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
Blue Alaska, though, this is a possibility. Alaska going blue is a major possibility, actually.
This is where I voted. I'm doxing myself.
Dox.
40% of people in my area voted for Donald Trump.
Ready to get dox.
What
That's
about New York?
fucking, but also very believable. You know.
Manhattan do. Manhattan 82% Kamala. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't
Bung
do
about to
anything
find
else.
that out.
Can you go to door and confront them? Yeah. I could do that.
Velvet says, I voted for your mom.
Go home to mommy.
Grab him by the pussy.
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes. If you're just joining us, we're giving really in-depth election coverage while also bouncing back to some lighter news and lighter talk. And I'm also getting fucking shit-faced drunk.
Yeah.
Wrong. You are fake news. You are fake news.
All right. You want to see what the next slide is? Or do you
Let's
want to
see.
keep talking? Okay.
Let's go. We've said quite a bit about Spaceballs. There's humor to mine from the new trilogy, but who knows what the fuck that's about. All right, so this is our major guest for tonight. Big major news. This is a pivotal point to call in too, because we're really at this close point in the race, as I said earlier. Harris, as of right now, sitting at 205 electoral votes. Trump at 230. This is really a tight, really tight, really crazy
So
race right
fucking
now.
tight.
Jimmy Carter one of the very, very tight. Wrong one. Oops.
Obama.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
But very tight race for sure. Very tight race. And Jimmy Carter, one of our
Presidents.
of the big heroes for the DNC, past president. We got him on the line. Very gracious of him. Very gracious to call in.
So you guys remember Jimmy Carter turned 100 not too long ago, and he got
absolutely.
Good for him. Still living life. All right, but we're gonna get Jimmy Carter on the horn here.
Jimmy Carter in here.
I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get the interview going.
Very, very much an honor.
All right, welcome, Mr. President. It's great to have you. How are you doing tonight? How's the election?
Mr. President, it's an honor to talk to you. I'm struggling to hear you.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, geez. That's kind of hard.
How are you feeling about the election so far? Yeah. This is
Mr. President, like I said, it's an honor to talk to you. I was just wondering, are you feeling optimistic? We seem to be in a very it's a sorry sight tonight, with the election and everything. And Trump might take the whole thing. Do you have any words of wisdom, or can you guide us in any way? We're feeling lost or in despair as a hero of the DNC yourself.
Oh. We have a question from Chad. Do you plan on running again? Some people wrote you in. Yeah, maybe not. I see. All right. I was a fan of how you did all those house buildings with. Yeah.
Right.
I think that.
Can you? I'm sorry. Maybe it's just like. Whoa. 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 Mr. President.
Mr. President?
Mr. President? Excuse me?
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Well.
Yikes.
That was former President Jimmy Carter. Let's give it up for
Jimmy Carter. Yes, thank you, hero of the DNC.
giving us well wishes for the election.
Thank you so much for calling in. Wow. Hope all is well there. Hope I don't know if I fully understood what just happened, but yikes. All right. Well,
yeah.
All we can do is pray.
Pray and keep drinking your alcohol and okay.
Thank you, Jimmy Carter. Wow.
I think he was optimistic. He sounded optimistic.
He sounded enthused, He definitely sounded excited.
He still got it. Like mentally, he's still there. Like you can, he was talking.
Sure, he was saying something.
The physical is the part.
I don't know. Maybe it could have just been a connection issue. I don't know if there's a connection issue there, but
it's true. He set up Discord on his own too, which I know.
Yeah, at 100 years old, that's very impressive. So.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. I echo not Firewalk's words. Thank you, Mr. President. Valuable insight in these uncertain times, for sure.
All right. What do we have next?
All right.
Here we go. What's gonna happen in this friggin' country, Maine?
Maine. Chat sound off. What's gonna happen in this freaking country, man? I mean, I think President Carter just gave his own insight, but now, go ahead, tell us. What do you think?
Anybody
you think's going
here ever eat at Old Country Buffet?
Yeah, dude.
That is okay.
It's legendary.
Oh my
Loved it.
god. That was... I'm still taking that in. That was a lot.
No, I know it too. I'm feeling that. I mean, now my head's just full of all sorts of thoughts about what just happened there, what just happened, what's happening currently. My head's all over the place.
Bung says,
Obviously,
gonna invest in crypto. That's a good idea. Is it too early to change my bet on the election? No.
oh man.
I didn't even know you had a mortgage, Bung. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, shit. Doomsday. What is this? I didn't...
Oh, there's a call that. Oh, but don't we have a political correspondent we got to touch base with? I mean, we're at a pretty
Oh, yeah.
pivotal.
We do
right
have
now.
a political correspondent that we could bring in here.
Hold on. Milk this a little bit while I piss.
Okay.
Want you to-
Hayden's gonna go get milked while I piss this a little bit. Yeah, we do have a political correspondent coming in a little bit. Bingus, we mentioned in the opening slideshow. But yeah, Jimmy Carter. I can't believe we got Jimmy Carter to come in for our tiny little show with 3,000 people watching tonight. Oh boy, let's take a look at that map here. Let's take a look at the election map, see what's going on. All right, it's the same thing that's been going on. Anybody like milk in chat? I bought one for the bet. Oh, you got your mortgage for a bet. Yeah, that was fucked when I saw that come up on like my Instagram or TikTok feed, just like a video of like people betting on who's gonna win the presidency. I hate that. I hate that that's been happening the last like 4 or whatever years. Is just like,
well, everyone's obsessed with betting now.
yeah, the whole, even just sports betting in general, I think is just, it's gross that it's in like every other ad you hear. It's just like, bet your money, fuck saving money, just put it on the game, bet on the game, have fun, drink beer, money, girls, beer, money, girls, betting, money, girls, money.
Grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
All right, so we know about Bingus. Let's hear from Bingus.
All right, here we go.
I want to hear what he has to say. Official political correspondent of Are We Woke Yet Live, Bingus. Let's go live to him now and hear what they have to say.
Here's Bingus.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Bingus, hello. Bingus.
Ding, bing, bong, bong. Ding, bing, bong, bong.
Hello. Bingus, are you on the ground? You were on the ground in Georgia. Crazy turnout tonight in Georgia, right? Georgia pretty much going in the favor of Trump, 93% reported there. Do you have anything to say about that, or? Nothing happening. Oh no.
Just realized I didn't oh, don't look at that. Hold on. We're gonna retry this bit.
What was that?
Go home to mommy.
Bingus.
Here's
Bingus on the ground in Georgia. What's going on, bud?
Bingus. Now I can talk about Bingus. All right. Oh. Okay, Bingus. I don't know if you can hear Bingus. I can hear Bingus.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Really? You saw someone
wow.
die? Oh
Oh.
my god. They were trampled in a riot? Fuck.
Oh my God.
That's
It
not
sounds like
good.
it's getting pretty crazy. Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy down there. Wow.
I mean, this is good stuff, Bingus. Mm-hmm. All right, and that's been Bingus.
Yeah, wow.
Thanks.
Well,
Thank you,
you know,
Bingus.
Thank you so much, Bingus. Official, or we will get correspondent. Thank you so much.
That's our
Thank you so
correspondent for the election.
Bye.
We can come back to
You know,
Bingus in a little bit with more.
providing some perspective on the ground in Georgia. And that was a crazy turnout tonight in Georgia. You know, people really thought Georgia might have gone blue, and it looks like it didn't tonight. But yeah, Bingus definitely providing some perspective on that.
Yeah, Georgia, 93% of the votes counted. If Harris wanted to win, she'd need to get another 120,000 votes. So I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Nope.
Although maybe mail-ins. That happened.
Are you talking about the ones that they burned?
Yeah, the ones the Democrats burned.
Fake news. You are fake news. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Listen, all we can do is just be funny. There's literally, we can't do anything at this point. We're helpless. So if you just make it a joke,
Well, having fun with this. Bung reporting something. This seems like they just found 200,000 ballots in the ocean ridden by Mexicans.
Holy shit. Let me get Bingus on that. Bingus, what do you have to say about these
Bingus.
ballots?
Bingus, what's going on with the ballots?
Bing, bong, bong.
Wow. They were all for Trump?
Oh my God.
200,000 Trump ballots ridden by Mexicans in one of the oceans.
Oh my God.
Do we know which ocean yet, Bingus?
It doesn't seem like it mattered that much, Bingus. But...
Oh. It was the Indian Ocean. How'd they get over there? Which state were they for? Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah.
They were Georgia votes?
Oh, whoa.
Holy shit, Bingus.
Whoa, Bingus.
All right,
Baba
thank you,
Booey.
Bingus.
Thank you so much, Bingus. Wow.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
That's a big. That's big. Breaking that live on air. Craziness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a fucking...
I don't even know what to say. This night kind of sucks.
This night's crazy, you know. Hey, look, we lost a couple viewers. Listen, stick with us. You know, if you want the news,
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
we're straight up, reporting the election live in a way that's a lot more entertaining than some. Harris at 209, Trump at 230.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Those are the numbers.
Minnesota still leaning blue. Kamala at 52.4. 55% of the vote there is in. Maine is leaning blue. 32% is in, though. It could take a while. Hawaii, whoever was asking about Hawaii, seems to be leaning blue at the moment. Leaning blue.
Yeah, they're
Good for Harris.
not telling us who voted for what in Hawaii, but
Seems locked in with Harris.
I'm Aloha with Harris. That was her Hawaii campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get laid with Harris.
Genius, yeah. Projected winner, officially a projected winner in Hawaii with 4 electoral votes. Miss Kamala.
Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at the Senate race because that's also happening.
Senate race is also happening, unfortunately, in my state of Florida at the moment. Although I am a soon-to-be official dual resident of Florida and New York. But as of now, in Florida, Rick Scott unfortunately got reelected. Guy's really an asshole. Very stupid asshole. What are you going to do?
Interesting. I'm looking at Pennsylvania. Only one Senate seat up for re-election. That's leaning red, and the other one's John Fetterman, the TikTok star that turned into a MAGA head as soon as he got into office. So that's fun.
Bung in chat sharing an ex post by the Democrats, wishing a happy birthday to what they predicted to be the next president, Kamala Harris, on October 20th. Oh man,
why do they do this?
It's the same type of fucking shit they did with Hillary, though, dude. No.
Why do they do
Light. Light. There's roadblocks.
Oh man.
How do you keep yourself from just like telling people that you hate them?
Yeah.
I hate you for your decision. I don't know. I'll just keep it inside. That's what I usually do. Every few months I scream and cry like a little bit in the car, and then I keep the rest bottled inside. Seems to be working out. Yeah. 2024 House election results. You know? There's oh, Democrats just got one more. Nice. How about governors? Wasn't Texas, they were trying to...
Yeah, they were trying to turn Texas, but you know who cost them Texas was that motherfucker Joe Rogan. No, dude, Joe Rogan, that motherfucker, dude. Like, everybody knew that he was for Trump because everybody knows he's a conspiratorial conservative. But, oh, God, the last minute just I endorse Donald Trump officially posting that really cooked a lot of people, which sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't think it turned the tide too much, but I do think it did have an impact. People deny that it had that big of an impact. I think it did, but...
No, but Joe's, you know, he's a noted centrist, as he says all the time. He doesn't...
Claims to be. Yeah. If you're a centrist, there's no way you're voting for Trump, though. You're voting for Trump either because you're a lifelong conservative, you're a lifelong Christian, or you are in this pack. And this is the other thing, that the Dems got all twisted, villainizing the MAGA community as hardcore as they did. Because there are people who, and I mentioned earlier, like Bernie was the start of all of this, because Bernie, you know, represented somebody who has been in the trenches for a long time, but also wanted true change, wanted to change the system, shake it up. Trump, for a lot of people, also, represented this idea that, like, this government that you feel so isolated from, that doesn't represent you, he's going to change that for better or worse, whatever. Like, the system will be shaken up, and that's what you want. And so a lot of those votes still prevailed. Like, people really think that this guy's going to change stuff. I think it's crazy too with the RFK thing. Like, RFK coming on board and endorsing Trump, and then Trump saying he's going to put him on some health commission. There's no fucking way that Trump is going to commit to that, because there's no way you're going to get Trump siding with RFK when Tyson Foods and Nabisco and all these motherfuckers come to him. Trump is a corporatist. He is a diehard corporatist. He will never align with whatever bullshit RFK is talking about giving everybody pure organic food and changing that market. That's not gonna fucking happen. It's fucking silly to think it will. Jesus.
Right. Fun little update here. Republicans have the Senate still.
Yep.
51. Cool.
Which means it's gonna be hard for anybody to change anything anyway. But
Yep. Even if we won, we
But there
still would have
is
been
an
fucked.
inherent difference that I feel like needs to get made clear because some people just don't even. Trumpism and conservatism are different things, and Trumpism is not the way to fucking go. It is fundamentally dictatorial. Now you can be a fan of that. You can say that it's cool or like you agree with a lot of the shit that he wants to do. But any sort of dictatorial government is going to ultimately sway into a direction that will be damaging for generations to come.
So now really there's only one course of action. Thanks. So now really there's only one course of action. We grift, switch sides, and find the next photo of crying liberal and then make millions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do think it's a fun point that people have mentioned of that fucking whatever, that fucking androgynous lesbian lady sobbing on the ground that they've used for the past 15 years or whatever. Like that picture was from 3 elections ago and conservatives still post that shit. And I see it living around where I live in this ultra red area, which has given me a lot of perspective though too. Like I have talked about with friends or what have you, like I didn't move down here by choice. It was something that happened with my family, and a lot of factors contributed to moving into the area I moved to for a period. As I said, I'm in the process of another move, but to live and see these things with my own eyes, this aggressive Trumpism, it's something so palpable that people live in these little liberal or blue bubbles and they don't see how other people really think and view the world. And it's some serious shit. I mean, there are signs everywhere about worshiping Trump. There are full billboards of Trump raising his fist after getting shot. I mean, the assassination attempt did a lot in favor of his campaign, but this is real shit, man. Like, and the fundamentalist Christians are really winning in this situation, even though Trump is obviously not fucking. He's not a real Christian. But
Kamala
yes,
Harris wins Nebraska's 2nd district, and it's 1 electoral vote.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck yeah, Nebraska.
You're sitting at 210 against Trump's 230.
What's up with some of these states that are like district by district? Like it's not, you don't get the whole state.
Well, here's the other thing though. Michigan is leaning red now too. Michigan is worth 15 electoral votes.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's leaning.
I mean,
Minnesota's leaning blue, and that's worth 10. But
yeah.
Look, regardless of what happens, I just don't want to see Maya Rudolph playing piano and singing Hallelujah on SNL. You know what I'm saying? That's not to do it.
Arizona
No,
is very close, and there's only 50% of the votes, and I'm looking now. It's like a 9,000 vote gap.
America, America.
Deke pulled the Deke. I thought Deke voted for Biden. District by district, it's actually better to be. I mean, it is kind of. It's kind of better because that doesn't solve gerrymandering.
Certainly not.
I guess in a way, sure, it is better, but I'm gonna chomp on a weed bunt. Right.
Nice.
Now, as the resident drug expert in the stream, is that the same thing as a roach?
I guess you could say, yeah.
All right, good.
That was a very informed guess.
Listen, everyone I've ever known is just constantly smoked weed the entire time I've known them. So
I know you're the weirdo.
I'm the weirdo. I'm a creep.
Go home to mommy.
Weed
Go
bunt
home to
is what
mommy.
you say when you're a whiny liberal Gen Z fake cutesy piece of shit.
Bye, bye, bye.
Guess I won't be saying that then.
No, Roach is a horse, is what not Fireworks is.
Oh,
Wow.
that's true. That's the Witcher horse. That's the horse in The Witcher that the Witcher has.
Yes. Who's pumped about Liam Hemsworth? Let's go, dude. Hashtag Pilgrims in chat if you're
News.
pumped.
No, the horse's name is Friday, TBH. Yeah. Well, maybe shut the fuck up. Let's Google Liam Hemsworth. I don't know how to spell Hemsworth. Is that it? There he is.
Oh, man. This Pennsylvania is still fucking with us. We're at 85% reported votes. Trump at 50.9. Kamala at 48.1. Oh, jeez. 15 though, Michigan too, and it's leaning red. Dude, you know what I'm saying? The thing I'm most excited for about Trump being president again is just absolutely being just
Grab him by the pussy.
just being able
Grab him by
to
the pussy.
grab a bitch by the pussy, bro.
Grab him by the pussy.
Let's go.
Right, yeah.
I'm hype. I'm hype. Hashtag Pilverine in the chat if you're hype.
First thing
But
I'm gonna
here's the
do.
thing. First thing I'm gonna do is grab it by the pussy. Second thing I'm gonna do is do it again.
Do it twice, second
Bye.
term. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, slutty. Slutty main 69. I'm spraying water in my butthole. Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, thank you.
Fake. You are fake news.
I need to see it to believe it.
You are fake news.
I need to see it.
Is
to
this
believe
for enema purposes, or are we just doing this for fun? Because I get both. I understand where both are coming from here.
Yeah. Hey, if it's fun, run with it.
Did you want to talk about Doomsday?
Well, that was, that's a double entendre mantra on that last slide. We're talking about.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now. I pooped.
Pooped?
Oh, I see.
nice.
Bidet move. Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
I'm a bit of a pooper myself.
Yeah.
Only suitable time to watch you clowns.
Absolutely.
That's
I
fair.
agree. Dropping a big fat dump in the fucking toilet is the time to do it.
I've been shitting
For
for the
sure.
last hour and 39 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
What do you think I'm
No,
keeping in this hat?
I don't know, Slutty. I think what's actually going on is you were blowing that water up into your butthole just to edge yourself.
Not.
Edge yourself fucking
No.
dirty tonight. It's one of those nights where, God, you're revved up. You're watching this coverage. You're watching us. You're thinking,
Not.
oh,
Not.
can't do it yet.
Not.
Not quite yet.
Not.
Let me spray myself again. Ooh, don't do it yet.
Not.
Ooh, not yet.
Not.
Obama.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh my God. The funny thing about Slutty TZ main 69 and Richard Fitzenwell 69 from earlier, both accounts made in the last Richard 2 hours. Slutty was made 2 minutes ago. So that's kind of fun. That's a fun conspiracy theory we could go down.
Nothing. Talk about conspiracy theory. They're rigging the Twitch stream. They're rigging the comments.
Is this astroturfing? Twitch chat? Is this astroturfing in real life? Astroturfing? Ass? Water up ass? Balls? Hits your balls?
Not.
Have you used a bidet, Hayden?
I'm in the thick of it, everybody.
It's not an answer. Now we go to Bingus.
Yeah, let's go to Bingus. What does Bingus say? Bingus has thoughts on this.
You have used a bidet.
What do you think about this? What do you think about bidets?
Interesting. Oh, you don't like the water? No. Too much pressure. Yeah, it does hurt.
It's a lot all at once.
You have to dry off after, too. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you prefer the hose, like the little hose. Oh, that's nice.
Not.
You installed a bidet for your mom?
Not.
Wow. Oh, a heated
Yeah,
bidet.
I'll finish using it. I don't know. I'd have a question to ask. A few questions to ask, actually.
What do you have to ask Bingus?
Right now, I'm just asking, like, everything that's happened tonight. I mean, we're thinking about, you know, what's going on in even Texas. I mean, they thought Texas, we had a real shot. I mean, do you think Rogan just totally screwed that by his, you know, declaring himself essentially the king, the prince of Austin, you know? What happened there?
Mm-hmm.
Not.
Oh, you're saying Texas never had a shot, and all the polling that was close was just bad polling.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
Well, I appreciate the input, Bingus.
Sure. Oh, you're saying even the cities that are mainly blue are still like 40% red, and that just kind of leads to the... Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. Well, thanks, Bingus. We'll come back to you later.
Bingus, yeah, appreciate
Like
it. Doing God's work on the floor right now. We really appreciate it, Bingus.
Here's how Beto can still win. Yeah. I bet on Beto.
Oh my God. The fact that I even fucking forgot Beto, dude. Shouts out Beto. Shouts out, dude.
Shout out to Beto.
What's he even doing now? What's
Same shit
Beto doing?
Jill Stein's doing.
I don't know about that.
No one knows.
Who knows, man? This guy, he could come back, you know, out of the woodwork, out through the trenches.
God. President sent it. How about the Senate? Who's going to win the rest of the Senate?
Bung, you think Kamala stole your weed? Expand on that.
Not.
You know, I did vote with one of the most important votes in Florida was over this weed issue officially, because it was already like medical was approved. We voted to have this shit get chiefed by everyone. We chiefing in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
We chiefing in the streets.
You're
It was
saying
in
for recreational use?
exactly.
Okay, that's
Bing,
what
bing,
we
bing,
chiefing in the streets means. Gotcha.
Bing, 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 bing.
Any recreational weed users in chat? No? Wait, Bung is actually. Well, not tonight. Kamala stole Bung's weed.
Yeah, Major L.
Never tried it.
Okay, you never tried it. Hey, that's all right.
Time to go to Florida.
We all make decisions.
That's not true.
That's not true. You don't believe in free will, personal agency.
That's not what I said. I'm just saying I don't think we all make decisions. I think some people are just like born and then they die before they're able to make a decision. You know, fetuses don't get to make, sorry, babies before they're born don't get to make decisions about their abortions.
Oh shit, dude. Can we do something right now and play the track I sent you? Or because This has been played before, though. I realized because I was watching John Oliver on my lib shit, and I realized Hassan's played this before. If you ever streamed him, and you know what can you do? But I do think it's relevant, and I do think it's fun and funny. So let's play that.
What did you send me? On Facebook?
It goes something like this.
Oh.
It goes, oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Let's go. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hold on, I got the link here. Copy link.
Party Parrot. Long.
Wait, which one is it? Is it by the
In
Los?
English. In English.
Home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
Okay.
In the interim, as we keep an eye on these votes coming in. Nevada is crazy. Projected results kind of gone away. We see results expected soon. It's a key race considered 6 electoral. What do you think? What's your prediction, Maxwell? What do you think? Nevada going blue or red? Sound off. Nevada going blue or Nevada going red? What do you think, Chad?
Probably red. I don't know. I don't know the details. It's just loud in my ear.
I think it's kind of tight. I don't feel comfortable calling it, actually.
Then why'd you ask me?
I just wanted to hear a perspective, even if that's what all you had to say.
Okay. Fire says they should kiss and make purple.
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
No, Arizona's interesting because it's so close.
Give me a second.
I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Bungoy says, I'll murder my Arizona ex to make it closer. I don't know how that'll help, but yeah, do that. Anyone else feeling like throwing up tonight? I'm kind of feeling it. And you just got this stress vomit. I got that.
Hashtag peel the rings in chat if you feel like throwing up tonight.
Hashtag Peelverine if you want to throw up on yourself tonight.
I'm gonna ditch this jacket for now.
Okay.
We got our theme going on, but it's...
Yeah, I'll pull up your image. Fun.
Hashtag Newsmax. I like that one, thank you. I'm a fan of that comment.
Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
Yeah.
We found that picture, though. I love that.
I don't even get it.
You are here.
I'm not.
We're back here in 2020 at that election. We're in this, you know, it's a pub meme.
Oh.
It's a red meme.
Right. Did anybody put their penis in the Discord yet?
I'm feeling.
No.
Is everybody else just feeling fucking awesome about tonight too? Like, this is so awesome.
Yeah, if you are a Trumper, honestly, just sound off.
Yeah, please. And please call in. Or if you wanted to vote for RFK or whatever, like call in and let's talk about it, please.
Oh, nice.
I would love that.
I think we might have What's the theme? Two liberal fuck nuggets giggling little tiny female kids. Ha ha ha. Little tiny women girls. Ha ha ha.
You got it. You got it. You got it, buddy. Oh man.
Do I look like a liberal to you? What if I do this?
Libs are played out. Libs are played the fuck out.
Do I look like a liberal?
Why don't you call in, Slutty, please? There's a link there. Call in. Tell me that Donald's going to change the country and do everything. I want to hear what Donald's going to do for me.
Yeah.
Look, I already said though, maybe chicken nuggets are going to be $2 cheaper, and I will be grateful for that because grocery shopping has been rough under old man Biden.
Bye.
Biden. Yeah.
Biden.
Remember a couple months ago after Biden dropped out of the race, he announced that he was gonna put an ethics board together for the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Do you think he's doing anything at all?
No, I think he's completely checked out. I think he's borderline brain dead. Yeah. I think he's doing about as well as our buddy Jimmy, which once again, thank you for the call.
Mr. Beast? Oh, Jimmy Carter, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a caller.
Baba Booey.
You ready for the caller here?
Yep, let's come in. Come in.
All right, here we go.
Come in and blast all over me. Let's go. Who is this?
All right. I'm here.
What's up? Is this Slutty Main 69? Fact.
Hold on. God damn it. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. You're coming in loud and clear.
Who is it? This is Slutty Man?
Bro, what the hell's going on? Shit. Hello?
No, it's Velvet. Who's this?
Hi.
Bro,
say your name. I can't hear. What? Who is this?
Hello?
Yo, it's Velvet.
It's not Slutty Man.
It's Velvet. It's Velvet.
It's VLT. I'm here.
It's Velvet.
All right. Slutty says more like ethnic group boom.
More like ethnic group. What does that even mean?
Is that a...
What's so...
My sign.
Hilarious. I want to hear from Slutty Main. I want you to call in, Slutty Main. Anyway,
I want to listen.
What's going on, Velvet?
At the end of the day, dude, I had to get drunk. I got drunk.
Yeah, right. Bro. So you said you did vote, because I know you've been on the fence about voting, but...
Oh, shit. Kicked in. I don't know what the fuck happened. But, yeah, dude. I voted. I did.
Yeah?
Didn't feel great.
Felt good about it, bad about it. How'd you feel? I mean, look, local government, too. This is what it's say to anybody. Even if you abstain from whatever your vote is, you got to change what's going on in your hometown or in your general vicinity, right? So did you do your little research on local government today and felt confident about how you voted in that respect?
I tried. I wish I had more time to have really locked in with the locals, but I'll be honest with you, Max.
Mm-hmm.
I just voted Dems on everything and then crossed my fingers. I did a little. I did a little prayer. I just voted Dem. And then, I mean, everyone was telling me that I had to vote for Title I or whatever it was. So
yeah, we had an amendment in New York that we were voting on that was like a discrimination amendment thing, which I didn't even read it, honestly.
Yeah, here in Florida, our big ones were 3 and 4. And 3 and 4 were representative of legalizing weed here, but then also representative of not eliminating accessible women's health care, particularly as it applies to the abortion issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the sound.
I voted appropriately there.
That's the sound of the baby coming out.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, it's the sound of the fetus being plucked out.
Baba Booey.
Oh, does anybody see this? Yeah. I mean, look, they're calling it for Trump. Elon Musk just tweeted, "The future is going to be fire emoji." Who's excited about this?
Elon Musk is.
The future is going to be fire emoji.
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit is so ass, bro. This shit is ass. It's not good.
And this is what I've been saying, though.
Bro, they're trying to take Batman Beyond off of streaming. How can the future be lit with Batman Beyond on?
Hello there.
Yeah.
So serious.
This guy sounds like straight up shit pants. Slutty, call in right now. Call in.
More hashtag news.
Talk to us. They're talking to you. They're talking to you, Velvet. How do you feel about this? You have a hater in chat.
Oh, I have a hater in the chat because I had to exercise my right to a free and fair.
They're feeling some type of way about this,
bro. Niggas need to know about me. First of all, I want to let everybody know that I like IPAs, and it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. I'm gonna drink an IPA. I don't care if it's pretentious. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And second off, everybody needs to know that I watch Batman Beyond religiously. It's a great show.
Shouts out Batman Beyond.
It's a fucking great show. The art direction is crazy, and there's some pretty good jokes.
This list. Do you want to hear what the hater in chat is saying?
What?
They said you sound like you wear skinny jeans and have tiny nipples.
Bruh.
Maybe
niggas haven't worn
like
skinny.
big white cock. Oh man.
Bro, niggas haven't worn skinny. Bro, niggas haven't worn skinny jeans in like. Bro, it's been like 10 years since I've worn skinny jeans, bro. At least 2017. I'm not wearing no skinny jeans. Not only am I not wearing skinny jeans, I do not suck cock.
Oh man.
I refuse.
Fair.
Now everybody knows getting your dick sucked is not gay. We all know that.
Right.
I'm loving this setup right now. This is Bungs.
Yes, Bung sent this picture in, and I'm just looking through it.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
The bong right in front too. I appreciate this. Streaming us live, ripping that bong. I mean, that's great.
I will say.
We need the caption. We need the caption.
Sorry, I opened Steam.
I will say, last week, Hayden, you were going crazy with the costume, but this week I feel like Max is eating you up right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not a costume.
I am not costumed up this week. Although I did look. Did you miss my blue jacket? I mean, come on, look at this. This is about as America as you get. Paisley on the inside. Come on.
Bung said in the caption is riding this tonight. That's the caption that goes along with this image.
Love it, Bung. Thank you.
I can zoom in back here.
Oh,
The refrigerator.
No.
Bung's got the little words on the refrigerator. Can't see what it says.
No.
We're about to maybe talk about some hard issues at this hour too, though. Velvet, are you prepared for that?
I'm letting you guys know my girl's getting some leftovers in the kitchen, so I might be able to step out if I have to.
Tell her to chime in. I want to hear what you say.
She hasn't come back yet. So.
Is she aware of what's going on right now? I mean, is she aware that this is a prime election coverage stream on Twitch right now?
No, I definitely told her, for sure.
Should I change our category to politics?
For right now, sure.
I don't know how to do that.
What we're doing. This is what we're doing for the rest of the night. Unless chat can always sound off. We can talk about some bullshit. As we said earlier, we dip our wick in and we dip it out.
None.
Exactly.
Oh man. And chat, if you didn't know by now, I love Max. He knows what I'm thinking, and even when he doesn't, he
Bye.
gets up to it and get there.
Max always
Go
knows
home
what's
to mommy. A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
Sorry, we're in politics now. This guy sounds like he wears big jeans and has large nipples, says Bung.
Now I have large nipples. I have medium-sized nipples. I want people to understand this.
Slutty, you still got this hater really hating on you.
Yo, Slutty,
we got a straight pub in the chat who is hating on you, Velvet, and you need to come correct.
You
bro,
need to come.
Slutty Main or Slutty Boy, whoever the fuck this person is, they need to understand something, okay? Because at the end of the day, I demand respect. And not only that, but me and my medium-sized nipples have actually recently been in vagina.
Your nipples were in a vagina?
Well, this is what so the last Slutty Main was saying, girl in parentheses, calling you out, saying
quotations.
Saying there's no way you even have a girl.
This is what I'm saying. This shit is getting ridiculous. I'm not even appreciating it.
But this is also the illusion that the conservatives live under. That that progressive men aren't even men. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
I'm a man.
You think I can't fucking take you, bro? Let's go.
I got nipples.
Bro, me and my medium-sized nipples were inside of a vagina, bro.
What happened to
facts?
Oh, okay.
This is facts, and this should be understood. Yeah. And by the way, shouts out to Shakira. I'm just saying.
Shouts out to Shakira.
Shakira, facts.
Oh, facts, dude.
I think the AP website is down.
No, seriously?
Oh man,
it's not working.
Do you want to hear the next comment that you're getting right now?
What?
Progressive with a question mark. This man doesn't even have a car to insure. I bet this could be on all of us.
Bro, this is getting so disrespectful. They might even have to fight Slutty Man.
Oh fuck.
Slutty Man, what's your address? Give me your address.
Address.
Post address. Bro, tell Slutty Man to post his address or he's a bitch.
Post your address or you're a pussy.
Dead ass. Where you stay? Where you stay, Slutty Man? Says I don't have a car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna send Bung over there, and Bung's gonna kill you with a.
Bro, I wish NJ. Well, I wish NJ was in this chat. Where's NJ when you need him?
Slutty Man says you don't know where your mom lives. Oh no!
Damn.
None.
Oh boy, this shit's getting hostile.
Bro, this shit is fucking ridiculous. Nigga wants to talk about my mom now. Fuck out of here. Actually,
yo,
you know what, Slutty Man?
Oh shit. Keep going. So.
You're gonna count your days, bro. Count your days.
You're gonna regret that.
You think you're just gonna be on this stream and just talk shit, like this stream, like this stream isn't an open forum, and I should be able to express myself. And now you trying to come for me talk about my nipples and whether or not I was in vagina. Like that's very disrespectful, bro. That's very disrespectful. And I have some IPAs. I listened to some Shakira today, and I should be able to have respect. This is getting out of control. This country is going out of control, and Slutty Man is a main component of that.
Slutty Main's a slut, but that's okay. That's not
Slutty
why we
Main's
dislike
what?
them.
It's ridiculous.
No, we're sex positive. We're slut positive. That's
Speaking of sex positive slut, Angelica TXT says, "I hope Kanye wins."
Facts.
Was that your write-in?
Possibly. You know, I don't want to say too much, but
No problem.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah. Hey, that's if that's the candidate you feel strongest about. Oh man, Slutty Main saying so is your stutter, calling out a stutter. This is fans right now.
niggas saying I have a stutter. Niggas don't know what
for virtual hands.
Bro, niggas don't know what me and my dad went through. And this nigga trying to talk about stutter. Bro, this shit is
Bro,
Slutty. Bro, post your address since you want to talk so much.
Angelica, welcome by the way too. This is a
yeah. We get a shout out to Angelica TXD in Peel Marine chat.
Shouts out to Angelica.
Slutty says C. Uh-oh.
Angelica, I need backup. Put a W in the chat if you agree with me about my freedom of expression. W's in the chat.
And post your address if you disagree.
Angelica's with the WW.
W's in the chat if niggas fuck with freedom of expression and VLVT Nation.
God. How was your vote? Did you early vote?
Who, me?
Yeah, or did you vote today? Or
no, I actually voted today. Yeah.
Nice.
I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't even gonna vote actually, but it turned out that the polling place was literally right across the street from my house, so I had no excuse. So I literally just walked over.
My polling place was at a empty store in Ridge Culver Plaza.
It wasn't at the school?
No, it was just in a completely empty store in the plaza. Yeah.
I heard that they changed locations actually.
Yeah, because it used to be. I've gone to the TLC church, up the road.
Right.
Been there. Don't remember if I think I did the school at one point, but Slutty Main says but back Bro stutter while he's typing.
Yo, tell Slutty Main to
People are
literally
defending
post
you
a
in the
guest.
chat though. I mean, Slutty's out here for your neck, but know that chat's got your back.
You got fighters out there.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, chat.
Faster than it took too long. This dumbass to type. Damn. Yeah, fair enough. You calling yourself out maybe here.
Yo, tell Slutty Main to join the call if he's not a bitch.
We've been telling him.
They've been in here. This is some fucking Trumper in chat that really has a lot of stuff to say.
Tell Slutty Main to fucking join the voice chat if they're not a bitch.
Shit. Well, there you go.
You heard him.
Angelica says they'll fight a slut.
Facts. Angelica's legit. And my girlfriend Laura agrees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But they want to talk about quote unquote girl. Let's go.
Can we get a Baba? My girlfriend's about to say Baba Booey right now in the chat. Say Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Damn.
Baba Booey.
Nice
Thank you.
one.
Absolutely.
Baba Booey.
We love that.
Baba Booey.
Angelica reiterates that Baba Booey. Thank you, Angelica. We know. I mean, this is out here. Slutty Main feeling sick right now unless they're about to join a call. Are you getting a call in? Getting a call?
No, I don't think so.
What is this?
Unbelievable.
We got a call in here.
It's like a month long.
Slutty Man says you like that X-Lax.
You never told me you're a guy, man with a podcast.
What's wrong with being a white man with a podcast? Two white men with a podcast.
Uh-oh. Slick hater.
No, they just sometimes I hear men with podcasts and I feel like sometimes we should silence some people's voices.
Oh my! Silence mine. Mine doesn't need to be silenced.
No, not your voice, but like
I'm representing progressivism at the moment. Actually, I have a lot of great thoughts going on tonight, and we're
Hello there.
doing a lot right now for the culture. Actually,
You are fake news.
I'm gonna bring in Bung, who wants to call in. Didn't say anything, but it's just in the call-in channel.
I'll bring it in. And also, by the way, establishing what is this, Max? It's not a podcast. It's a what?
It's a late night show, late night stream on Twitch.tv.
nah, my man was lying to me.
The man was uninformed.
Yeah, you can be a bit uninformed sometimes.
Bro, you hear this shit?
On election
You
day,
can be uninformed sometimes. Is that why the country's leaning red right now? Huh?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh boy.
No, I don't. I hate to say it.
well, and we got a bunch of call-ins here.
That's very good information going on here. Thank you. I know it's great information.
I'm gonna bring in two call-ins. We got Bung and we got Angelica wanting to call in.
Let's bring them all in. Let's bring them all in.
Come on now.
Hot on election night. This is hot right now.
All right,
Yo, Angelica in the chat. We got Bung in the chat. Yo, what is up,
you
family?
guys gonna say something? You're on stream.
Home is where you make it.
Home is where you make it. Who's that, Angelica?
Yep, and she's gone.
That just sounds like my mom's decorative, like, you know, live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Facts.
Where's Velvet at?
Likes to see homos naked.
Wait, is the mic?
Yeah, we're on.
All right, Bung, what do you have to say?
So sorry.
I'm gonna take Slutty Tie TZ Main 69 butterfly side. And I'm gonna call you out, Velvet.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Calling me out on what grounds?
Well, I'm gonna defend Slutty Tie's honor, and I'm gonna go band for band with you right now on stream live.
And you're gonna tell me that you can judge me even though you don't know what me and my father went through.
We're gonna go band for band right here. I'm playing Slutty's side. It's going down.
Not only did my girl say Baba Booey on stream, I literally am I'm literally in the process of buying a Corvette.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, literally in the process of buying Corvette. I got my wallet here. Let's go.
Whoa.
Band for band.
Right, ready? One
Benjamin.
$100 bill.
Angelica. Angelica.
Where did she
What's
go?
going on?
She just wanted to say she likes to see homos naked. Right.
Uh-oh, Slutty says corny. If you think it's so corny, call in. Let's go.
I'm on your team. I'm defending your honor.
Yo, Slutty Maid is literally having somebody else defend their honor like a complete.
But then what do you got to say though? How you got to defend this?
Yeah,
We're out here
I'm
trying
you
to force
one
it through.
band.
And literally, Angelica literally agreed with me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like to see homos naked. You guys seen Joe Dirt lately? It's a lot of noises.
Yeah, where they are go? Sound off. Where's Bung?
I don't know.
I'm here sometimes.
Yo, Bung said they have $100 in their wallet cap.
Yeah, I'll pull it out again. Make you believe it's a second one.
Yeah.
Slutty Man says not the Corvette, small car for a small man. Oh shit.
That's kind of mean, honestly.
Yo, that's rich. That's rich coming from someone who literally takes public transit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Slutty, what's a big car for reference? I want to know.
Facts.
I'm in the market for buying a big car.
With my big balls.
Yo, Angelica, chime in.
Yeah, let's get some defense going here, Ange.
Angelica fell in and she fell out. But listen, I mean, that's what we talked about this whole time. You know, it's about dipping in and dipping out. You know, wick in, wick out.
Balls. Honestly, yeah, real.
Oh my god.
Go home to mommy.
W balls in chat.
Yo, I need W's in the chat if you guys think that Slutty Main is a bitch.
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
Slutty Main says, "How do you know my nickname for your mother?"
Hey, don't represent Mac. Don't represent him, Max.
Oh, sorry.
He said, how would you know my nickname for your mother?
That's true.
First of all, the things that me and my mother discuss, Slutty Main will never be privy to.
Facts.
This is facts.
That is fact.
And Slutty Main likes to act like they're an all-knowing omniscient human. But the fact is,
I
Slutty Main
want
doesn't
to
know
show
shit.
you that Slutty Main did not mess up and try to put an apostrophe. Because if you look at the keyboard, that's the apostrophe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's E. And he put Howed.
Right.
Oh wait.
Thank you for the visual.
Maybe his fat finger fell down and slammed like he did like that.
Oh, you muted. You pressed your hotkey to mute.
So confirmed. Slutty Main has a learning disability.
Maybe he died
Uh-oh.
when he finished typing that message.
Nothing wrong with that.
Fact. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it has been confirmed.
You are a lesser human, though. Ange would like to know what you and your mother talk about.
Again, you can never be privy.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. It's private.
I walk around this earth oozing swag. This is facts. Angelica literally agreed with me.
Slutty Main says pubic transport tells me everything.
Shouts out pubic transport though.
I'm a big fan of pubic transport, honestly. In our car-dominated society, we need to ride more cock.
No. Angelica says they just want to know the secret to swag, but also Isn't says that's a fat finger. Who's think you talking about Bung's finger? Bung sound off.
Oh, you got fat fingers? I don't. Nothing in my hand, nothing on my sleeve.
Bye.
There's nothing in my hat.
Wrong.
Angelica says they also like pubic transport. I agree.
Right.
Also like the pubic library.
Damn, I just gotta...
Mom's got a big old bush. Uh-oh.
I gotta get rid of my auto mod. Every other fucking chat in this chat, I gotta allow. Ange wants to know, ever rode a pussy? They call me George the way I'm in her bush.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
Slutty Main says, your mom's got a big old bush, and your mom did 9/11.
My mom, now my mom does 9/11. You know what? I've been going easy on Slutty Main just because of the things that I've been privy to via their family is just so devastating that it's gonna be a fucking Tyler Perry film when they get exposed.
Uh-oh, what do you know? What do you know? You're saying that you maybe know Slutty Main. You think you know?
Slutty Main needs to chill out because I'll bring out the fucking pictures.
Oh,
the
pictures. By the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
You don't. Yeah, I mean, those are fighting words.
Angelica in the chat. Oh, plot twist. Josh season bars. People don't know what's going on.
It's just like the election.
Is this getting personal? Yeah, just like the election, exactly. Oh my God, I will vote.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
For Donald Trump. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of. This is taking a big turn, and I'm getting more invested into this lore, says Angelica.
Invested in this ass.
What's the? I definitely need to expand on this lore. So, listen, Slutty Man sounding off. Slutty Man has had it out for you.
Slutty Man, the fact
Are
is,
you implying that you could know Slutty Man's identity? Are you implying that this is something you may be privy to, or you have a hint into knowing some person in chat who maybe has come out just to call you out, just out of some vindictive thing, and is trying to get to you personally?
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Slutty Man, don't ask Slutty Man about how I know about the chili party.
Whoa, that's it. How do you know about the chili party then?
Slutty Mane also said, just before we get to the chili party, I bet this guy's pooping on his own ball. That's why he's quiet. Balls.
But Angelica said that pooping on his own ball isn't said to that hit the lean like a cholo. Oh my God, I would vote.
Slutty Mane says, off the perk 100.
Let's see. Chat's going off right now. I can't even keep up with everything. But
Yeah, we need one of those text-to-speech chat girls to start saying all this stuff out loud for us. Oh my God. Change
So I
of...
know about the chili party.
Angelica, I like slut. That's good.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy? That's what I'm doing as soon as Trump gets elected. Finding the first woman.
Right, it's going to happen because election update Trump at 246, baby. Trump at 246. Harris still sitting pretty at 210. And their electoral votes.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh my God. I will vote. Oh yeah. Angelica says, I like slut. Angelica also says they're really keeping us guessing. Yeah, that's true. Who could it be? Who could all of them be? D just chiming in. Trump has to win. Why does Trump have to win? You seem pretty enthused about it.
Welcome first time chatter, by the way, Deez. Feel free to follow. We'll get a graphic on screen.
Let me know, Deez. Trump has to win. Why does he have to win?
No, Angel.
Not even saying he shouldn't, but let me know. Why does he have to win? What is your perspective on that?
A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
I'm getting off this thing.
D's America, you know.
D's nuts says, and
God Jesus says valid reason.
This is a woke gooner.
What do you?
Welcome,
what's
D says a woke
you know?
gooner. Thanks for following. Appreciate
you,
that.
for being a woke gooner. Like we're here, we're out here, we're chatting. We recommend everybody. Rami says needs. What's up with that, Rami?
Say Rami.
Josh says who's girl? Is it Rami or Rami?
That is Rami.
Correct me.
Sorry.
Correct me, Rami.
That's Rami. And says Trump has to win because Max needs to grab some pussy. That's true.
Velvet, where are you at right now? What's going on? Velvet, hello. You're still on chat.
Is he really pooping?
He might really be taking a shit.
All right. Y'all lucky
Velvet in chat. Velvet in chat. Y'all lucky my girl telling me I gotta log off or I would expose everybody in this chat. Wow.
Right.
Slutty saying, where did the small man with big dreams go? Oh, man.
Just letting you know, you're still in the call.
Yeah, Velvet is still here. I don't know if you're aware of it, but you're right here.
Yo,
Screaming
Slutty
live on
Bane.
Twitch.
This is all I'll say, and I'll leave y'all with this. Ask Slutty Mane. Ask Slutty Mane. Who was there when they were doing donuts in the snow in the parking lot, and then the cops were called?
Oh my god.
Yeah, who was there? And
Bye.
ask Slutty Mane.
Bye.
Ask Slutty
Bye.
Mane.
Bye. Bye.
Uh,
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah.
So you
Ask
know
Slutty
this
Mane.
chatter. So you know this chatter. So this is a personal beef. Someone tracking you, tracking where you're gonna be, tracking what you're gonna do. This is an important night, and I don't have fucking time for this shit.
Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
I'm good. That question has been posited. We'll see how they sound off in chat. Slutty Man, respond to their question, but they already said what they have to say, and honestly, I'm over it.
yeah, honestly.
Keeping it a buck, and also update Trump sitting at 247. Holy
Thanks
fuck.
for the update, yeah, on the election.
Update. Trump sitting at 247 electoral votes. Harris still sitting pretty at 210. Oh boy, oh my god.
Can we get Bingus correspondent Bingus on the election?
Thank you, Velvet, though, and
Thank you, Bingus.
you know, I hope whatever personal vindictive thing that you have with this Slutty Mane person who's so passionate about hating you that they want to take it into our personal stream, I hope you can solve that in your own life. I mean, I hope that, you know, whatever you got going on IRL gets hashed out. Truly, I do.
Slutty Mane says, I literally have no idea why this dude is talking about. Corrected to what? I also want to point out earlier, Ange said, please expose me, it turns me on. Just wanted to point that out. So just exposing you for that comment right there.
Thank you, Ange. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. All right, though, Velvet. Log off chat. Say goodbye on chat because you're still live in this Discord. So
Yeah.
say goodbye on the Discord and log off then if we're
Do you need me to kick you out of the call?
Clearly, this is a personal issue that you have to solve that, you know, it got made our problem, which I don't know what we did, Max, to invite
I'm just chilling.
some sort of personal vendetta into our stream. That's ridiculous.
Okay. Goodbye, Velvet. Forever. Not forever. At least until the next election. Next week, sorry. Yeah. That was good, though. I'm glad we got all that out. Slutty doesn't know a real one. Can't wait for next week. Yeah. True. Little man needs to snuggle up with a Crane Game Stuffy. Gotcha.
Oh, Crane Game Stuffy. This is personal lore. I mean, somebody really came after Velvet tonight.
Yeah.
This runs deep. Runs deep for sure.
As deep as my, you know what I mean.
As deep as my, oh my God.
I will vote.
Angelica called back. You chatted for 2 seconds, and I enjoyed the 2 seconds of chat. I mean, why not? Colin, what do you have to say?
All she says, she likes to see homos naked.
I like to see homos naked. Joe Dirt reference. Fair enough. Call back.
She's not about it. Shout out to Randy for speaking for a woman instead of listening. All right, here we go. Angelica's calling back. All right, what do we have to say? Hello?
Howdy doody, what's going on?
Hello?
I'm gonna let you make it.
All
Wait,
right.
you like to see homos naked? Oh, sorry.
She's gone. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard they said you like to see homos naked. Right?
That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
But, yeah.
They said I like to see homos naked. I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
Ange, why didn't you run for president? Well, a
Oh.
large demographic would not agree with what you just said, so.
Certainly not.
Right, you didn't say that
All right,
though.
are we looking for another? We're looking for another election update because I have it sort
sure.
of. We're looking at 247 with Trump right now. Harris sitting at that 210, and it seems like homegirl's gonna sit there forever. So let's go.
Not.
So she's sitting at that 210. Trump's at 247. Yeah, I think it.
We need a pretty big upset for Kamala to win this, but
Yeah, an upset that I don't know is gonna come. You know, I do not know.
I'm about to come.
so just some general advice to chat. If the election does go to Trump's way, I would suggest that if you are in a marginalized community, if you are a minority, if you are part of the LGBT, I would suggest stop doing that. Become a white man, live in a blue state, and have money.
Yeah.
That's basically the only advice I can give.
Bisexual.
No bisexuals.
No bisexuals.
Ram asks Max, do you think I can pass for a white? Yeah.
So, sure. Look, you put enough powder on your nose, you know, you do enough. Angelica says I'm more of a town mayor. What's that? Expand on that, Max.
Wait.
Angelica responding to a specific comment.
What? Oh, from what Fire said.
Mm-hmm.
Because Fire was asking, Ange, why don't you run for president? And then Fire said, I'm more of a town mayor.
That's fair enough, yeah. Local government
because
is
she's
the way
small.
to go. Local government is...
Could you imagine a president that's 3'5"? That would never happen.
We thought a fat-fingered fucking ignoramus would never be president, but this is what we got too. So.
Well, hey, you know what? After this, he can't do it again.
Round two. No, everyone thought if he loses this time, there's no way there's a second election in which, you know, this guy is going to do it again. At that point, he'd be like 82 or something if he ran again.
Right.
Gotta
restart my camera. There we go. Yeah.
Here's the thing. On an empathetic note, I get where certain people from this country are coming from in terms of their really aggressive vote towards Trump, which is that they felt like the obviously biased or obviously already informed kind of whatever was going on with our government in years prior has been so determined by the voices that have come before. It's a whole situation where voices feel as though they've been unheard. Working class people do not feel like the overall government understands them, and for years they've felt as though the Democrats and the Republicans did not get it, did not understand their struggles, because small town people who have private farms and all this fucking, you know, all this shit that is very admirable in terms of being a self-sustaining person. These people just feel neglected and feel like nobody has ever listened to them. And Trump has represented some idea of, you know, maybe somebody can shake it up enough for us that we can function on a different level of
right.
what happened. But I have empathy for it though, because I do think, like, many people think that the government as a whole and the institution of this sort of bipartisanship that we've built within our country and our government does not serve the American people in the way that it should. And the idea of either or, black and white, this or that, is absurd. You know, issues are more nuanced than a check yes or no sort of solution. So it all just feels like I get where all this is coming from. There's a lot of frustration in the American populace that I understand. I find it unfortunate that this is where we are landing.
If the Dems learn one thing from this, and they won't, is that they need to lie more to the demographics that the Republicans appeal to. So that seems to be working.
Slutty tis me, I say blah 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 blah. Show your cock.
I just did. I have my cock right here. But tis. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Totally, man.
There's so much more, Max. I mean, here's my thing too. I don't believe in either institution because I think the idea that our government should be dictated by there's a two-party this idea of this or that is absurd. Like this binaural, this idea of, you know, you either think this or you think that, or you side with that, or you think this is ridiculous. But I think it's valid, you know, American people's concerns. We're on a level right now where, yeah, groceries are through the fucking roof. People have families, people have lives that they're living, and they don't feel secure in them. And Trump has managed to speak to these people in a way that the DNC just doesn't, because like we talked about earlier, you know, this all started with Bernie, like Bernie's bold, you know, getting shafted in his election. And it's just sad because the true plague of this country is corporatism. I mean, it's all capitalism is equitable to corporatism, and that's what we all are here for. Binurdle is more like it, Slutty says, though, and that's fair enough too. So, boom, 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 boom.
All I'm hearing is show more cock.
I just wish people could see the light through the trees in the forest, and it just isn't going to happen. I mean, if they realize that Trump is really the representative of that ultra corporatism, he is truly the most corporate person who's ever run for government. It's insane on that level, but you know, insofar as he has told people that he will shake up government, he succeeded in that because people distrust government, and for good reason, because for years and years and years and years, our government has not serviced us in the way that they are promised to. So we land on today. We land on today where Harris certainly sits at 210 electoral votes, Trump at 247, needs that 270 to win, and yeah. I think we know where this is going to go.
It's going to get worse before it stays pretty bad.
Gets wetter.
It's going to get worse before, like, a lot of people will just suffer, and then, you know, and then that's pretty much, there's no good ending.
But they were talking about this earlier, you know, different platforms, not just the basic woke news.
You are fake news.
But every source you could ever find suggests that this has gotten to a level where people are very distrustful of the government, particularly when it comes to also now the economy. Like, the economy is not doing great, and the economy has been the biggest issue this election. Now, the idea that, like, yes, I loved getting my stimulus package over COVID during which Trump was president, but the fact that, like, we saw the economic repercussions of that is not necessarily invited or understood by a lot of voters. And the idea too that, like, the disillusion of corporatist buy-ins is the ultimate goal, but that's why I also think Trump is probably going to fucking win tonight, is because those corporate motherfuckers put a lot of money into fucking securing this bag. This is a fucking woo. This is a sad stream.
It was pretty fun.
But fun. But we're having fun. Dude, and I love where the hat has gone. I love where the hat has gone.
Go home to mommy. Go
This-
home
the
to
thing
mommy.
about this hat
Grabs as a pussy.
is that I see nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeves. However, what's that in my hat? It's my cock. And if that doesn't tell you something about where America is right now, I don't know what will.
Exactly.
Maybe this picture will. Maybe this picture will. Maybe we can go now to correspondent Bingus and get their opinion on what's going on here.
Yeah, talk to Bingus for a second, because I'm going to take a fucking fat piss and contemplate my whole life.
Yeah. The election's hitting Hayden pretty hard. Been drinking a lot of alcohol. He's becoming an alcoholic this stream. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding about that. Bingus, I'm speaking. Oh, okay. Actually, no, that's more important. I'm enjoying this whole scene that I'm looking at on OBS right now. It's fucking the world spinning. Oh my god. How do I join? The pin message doesn't work. Oh shit. Why wouldn't it work? Bingus, hold on. Hold on, Bingus. I gotta get...
Oh, what's happening? Is there injustice in the...
Don't mention injustice. Here, I'll try to send another thing. Did that work? Click that one.
Yes, please. Anybody who wants to call in, please call in.
Oh, here we go. Yep, Ram, you joined. Ram's good. Okay, Ram's gonna call in. Here we go.
All right, sound off.
Put us on the here. Here we go. Welcome, professional Halo Infinite player Rammy.
Hello.
Hi.
On my cam team.
What do you have to say about Bingus, the election? What's up?
No, I've been keeping track of that election the whole night. I've had a monitor solely for it.
Nice.
How are you guys feeling tonight?
I think Hayden's feeling great.
I think I'm having a lot of feelings, is what I'm really feeling. In the chat, though, Josh says, let's go Mitt Romney. Thank you. That's good.
Yeah, this is the start of my...
Wrong.
Wrong about...
What's going on? How are you feeling tonight? It's good to chat with you.
I'm feeling pretty good. Had a really long day. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
Has been a long
a lot
day.
of topics to keep track of. Been on Twitter refreshing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Long day in what respect? You know, you just had a lot to do today, and the idea.
Just about. So yeah, I guess it's also the idea of just getting ready to transition into a new presidency. You know what I mean?
Right. And how do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't really know. It's like an anxious feeling. It's like, oh my god, what's really gonna happen next? You know, that means regardless of who wins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree with that. But like, are you leaning red or blue on this, or how do you?
Not so much. I mean, my state is predominantly blue, so I didn't really vote because it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what like quadruple, like whatever the red votes are.
What's your state?
Yeah, California.
California.
Yeah, literally.
California.
Yeah, California.
Uh-oh.
Just grab him by the pussy.
Why are you guys mentioning World War III in chat? Are we getting drafted again? He's one of the Blues, didn't vote.
I think it's I think I'm out of the age limit of draft. I think isn't it like 17 to like fucking like 26 or something.
I thought it was like 40.
What you got to be 26 to vote?
No, to be drafted.
No, to be drafted.
Oh yeah.
Draft
Something like
agents.
Multiple people sounding off the chat. You didn't vote.
18 to
25. I would love for them to speak on the matters that they have no comprehension of. Yeah. That'd be really nice.
So, people having no comprehension on everything. Expand on that though. Like, what do you feel like if you didn't vote? Like, you feel what type of way about that?
What was that?
Sorry, I got distracted by the incoming polling. Harris sitting at 240. Harris sitting at 214, and Trump sitting at 247 right now.
Let me open that back up.
Bump. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
No, I thought you were finishing up the.
I just meant to ask. You know, if you refrained from, did you vote locally at least?
No.
Okay. But what prevented you from getting out and chasing that vote?
Just a busy day.
Long day, Hayden.
Yeah.
Twitter isn't gonna wait for no one.
Go home to mommy.
So what do you mean by that? So you had a long day and you didn't get around to it, or you actively decided you didn't want to vote this year? You would like to abstain from the vote?
I think I would just like to abstain from the vote. I feel like.
But, sure. So why exactly?
Yeah, Twitter can be very draining indeed. Actually.
It's true.
The reason being, Twitter can be draining. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think that's exactly why. Like, what would have?
I think we're asking what was if you went in with the intention of not voting, because I can get like, oh, Twitter just kills you during the day, like you're doom scrolling and then you're depressed and you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
But if you had the intention of voting or not.
No, I just never really vote.
Interesting.
I just have zero intentions of voting.
Do you feel like it's useless for you to do that? Like it means nothing? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, the states I live in are like, I have lived in are predominant. Like, they're not like any type of like swing states, like fucking, you know what I mean? Like.
So you're saying the system of the electoral college makes you feel like.
Yeah, like California is gonna be blue, like no matter what. Like.
Sure, guaranteed. But you don't. But to expand on that, then is your vote blue or is it red actually, and you just don't feel like voting red because you know it's going to go blue? And to piggyback off of that, do you feel as though voting locally isn't worth anything? Because I told a little story earlier in the stream to Max about how I voted and accidentally voted like some a person I very much disagreed with into the local school board, which I did not intend to do. But I mean, where do you
I
land
mean,
on that?
locally, I haven't been around too long, so I don't know anything like locally. Like this is like a fresh move type of beat going on. So it'd kind of be like unfair for me, and I just don't really have the effort, like realistically, to learn anything locally, like within the time period I had between when I got here and when voting season arrived. So it's just like I'd rather just wait a whole semester, learn how it is living where I am, and go from there if I do decide to vote locally or not.
Ram, where were you before California?
Texas.
Texas. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I mean that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Versus just it was Twitter. We
Yeah,
got
Tommy,
got a Keck in chat saying, "Is it okay? I voted Trump. I voted Trump. Not gonna lie." No.
Hey, if you voted Trump, come in and talk about it.
Yeah, you can talk. Click
Explain why you felt that way.
Yeah, if you want to.
I would say what I think Max would agree with. I reluctantly voted Harris. I went out and I voted for Kamala in my state that I knew was going to go red anyway. But just to get those numbers up, I went ahead and did it, despite my disagreements with the Democrats in general as an institution.
Thank you, Allosaurus, for following. You're a woke gooner now.
Thank you for being a woke gooner.
I think you were a raider earlier from Corey's stream, so thanks for that too. I have to repin the Discord join link. What the fuck do I gotta keep doing that?
I think it's a timer.
I thought I hit I forgot how everything works.
Sorry. At the moment, too, if we're wondering about Dems and pubs, Dems are sitting in the Senate results at 42, while the GOP sits at 51 tonight.
Yep. So GOP has control, but they don't have the 60-40 supermajority to do crazy shit. Like amendments and whatnot.
Sure. Oh, fuck. What does it matter?
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you this then. I got a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about the 60% rule in Florida? Do you feel like the majority is not the majority?
Remind me what this is.
My ultimate, and when it comes to Florida, the bottom line is that it's going to come out red for the next 18 to 25 years, regardless. That's how I feel. Regardless of whatever the fuck's going on. But we've always had in Florida, and I say we, but I'm a new. I don't even want to claim Florida. I'm a New Yorker like Max is, but we've migrated to Florida, which the pubs here hate, and I support that. That's another thing I have to say, though. I support New Yorkers going to Florida. I love it. So let's keep it going. But regardless, I feel as though what's happening here, like, huge change will not happen without, it's all about the advent of time. We have to push it further and further and further, but it's not as though I feel like Dems are the answer. It's just we got to think about pushing the population around here into a more progressive place. And that's how I really feel. I'm going down to Miami soon, and hopefully Miami will get back into the blue, but we'll see.
Maybe someday. What's the calls? I think you mean caller's opinion on crust or no crust.
What are we talking about?
Probably pizza, I imagine. Probably not.
Just bread.
Probably just not like pussy crust or anything like that. But
a little crunch doesn't hurt nobody. That's what I've always said.
No, of course not. Yeast is good for the body.
I mean, we eat yeast all the time if you think about it.
We do.
I do appreciate Ism welcoming the new woke gooner to the meeting room. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a nice one. No, I meant pussy crust.
But do you feel as though this is what I'll ask you? You know, do you feel as though that with the state you live in, that your vote is feckless? It means nothing, or that's why you chose not to?
Yeah.
Or do you have some sort of sympathetic or a view of any kind toward where we're going in the red with Trumpism and that sort of idea? And if you do, sound off on it, because I'd love to talk about it.
No, I'm trying. Yeah, kind of a loaded question. Let me think.
It can't be a lot, yeah. I mean, to play off of what you said, there are definitely going to be a lot of people that feel like Ram and that their vote does not matter. Like if you live in one of these big states, whether it's California, Texas, maybe not as much Florida, but Florida, New York, they have been the same for so long. Like Florida's flipped with like Bush, I think was the last time. It was not or Clinton, maybe, I can't remember, but
it was Clinton, but we could both be.
But like, it's just really highlighting the major issue of the Electoral College is that you can just not vote and nothing will change. You can vote and nothing will change. Like, it really doesn't. It's not down to every individual vote mattering. It's down to did you win your district.
What it is, but that's all irregardless in terms of what our callers' views may be. I would love to hear what your views are or what they may be.
So let me think.
Let me go pee
If
real
you
quick.
think about it deeper too, about like I get knowing that your state is going to flip a certain way regardless. I knew my state was going to flip red, though, in terms of my current residency. Like I was talking to Max about it, like I've said on stream, I'm a dual resident. I'm here in Florida and I'm in New York. I bounce back and forth. I knew Florida was going to go red, but I still went out and voted. It's no judgment on you.
No, of course.
But I would like to know, like,
no, I'm not taking any type of judgment or anything.
But I would like to know what ultimately informs this kind of thing.
So one, I've never really been too big into politics coming around this time. I think this is like my second chance to vote ever. Second thing is, if I know my state's not going to flip, essentially what kind of Max is saying, like the vote doesn't really matter too much, and it's also kind of goes back to like, well, what am I really voting for? You know what I mean? Is like I'm not well informed enough to really want to make a judgment. Like I don't care what people vote for. Like I really don't have a preference for it. You know what I mean? So it's like if my state is predominantly going to be blue no matter what I do, if I am not informed and I just don't care about the politics portion of it, then it's like I don't see a reason to.
But then
go out and actually do it.
That you don't have any opinions on. I mean, personal opinion is very important too, though. Like you don't have your own views or.
I mean, I think Trump's fucking hilarious. I think he's probably the funniest president we ever had.
Obama. So expand on that. Then you think that in a way though, where you think, hey, he's funny enough. Why not make him president again?
Oh no, I mean, dude, if it was based on a funny contest, like I think I would be running against Max. You know what I mean? If it was just based on like who was the most funniest.
Sure, but you do think that Trump's funny enough where you don't necessarily mind him holding the mic for a bit.
I guess I don't mind him in the spotlight because, like I said, like he's just I don't know, it's just so fucking funny seeing all these clips and shit. But it just has like nothing to do with like him being president.
He did suck a microphone's dick like yesterday.
Yeah.
I put that in the slideshow.
That's an important question. But yeah, I mean, I don't, listen, I'll tell you that I think he is funny as fuck, or else I wouldn't be sitting here with this fucking soundboard going ballistic.
Fake news. A wet bing bing bong bing 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 bong.
Do I think he should lead the free world? No, I don't.
Yeah, that's
No, but you know, I do empathize then with people are very upset about the economy, all these things that are very important. But for me, I feel as though this idea of this or that, them and us, this binaural, this black and white kind of view on the world is a little dangerous, and that's why I hear what you're saying in terms of you were saying Trump is fucking funny, dude. Is he not? Sure.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. Like,
go home to mommy.
Yeah, how many people are choosing their vote based on the candidate they like versus the policies they're going to implement? How many people, if you sat them down and gave them a list of just policies without any names or parties attached, would pick everything on one party's side? Basically, no one would. Like, the whole thing is structured in such a way that you have to pick a side. It's the two-party issue, obviously. It's been talked to death, but it's just annoying that so many people
Angelica
just
saying,
deal with it.
Didn't mean to interrupt, but Angelica saying, "Oh wow, he did suck off a mic." Yeah, he did, but he was, he was kind of being funny about it. It was.
Yeah.
is that what I gotta do to be president? I got a mic right here.
Yeah, deep throated.
Double grip it, like, you know what I mean? Like, how did he do it? I need a video. I need it step by step.
You just like,
is insane. Can we get an update from Bingus? I mean, what does Bingus have to say? Let me
Yeah.
look at the chart again.
I'll get Bingus in a sec. I just want to say we do have a first-time chat saying, will this affect LeBron's legacy, though? No. Okay, down to Bingus.
And let me update as far as it is right now. Harris sitting at 214 electoral, Trump sitting at 247. So that's where we're sitting in that respect. Yeah. But yeah.
Here's Bingus.
What does Bingus have?
I think Bingus is talking about they have to, like, the litter's dirty. Someone has to clean the litter.
Oh. That's basically him saying drain the swamp. I mean, right?
Yeah, I think that.
Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Interesting, Bingus.
Bong, bong.
Yeah, clean that litter. Clean that litter. All right, thank you, Bingus.
Thank you, Bingus, very much. So, caller, I just want to, follow up with this.
Right. I'm
Do you feel as though your abstaining from voting was like a moral stance that you were making, or do you feel as though it was just something that you resigned to? The idea that your vote didn't even matter and you don't even like thinking about this kind of shit.
Okay, what's abstaining?
Choosing to not vote.
Abstain.
I see.
Not abstaining. Don't say it. Nobody said abstaining.
I was like, what'd you call me? Like, what do you mean by that?
Abstaining is not.
My vote went to a fucking island, apparently. Like, holy fuck. Okay, so a moral choice. I don't know, dude. I don't know how to answer that, to be honest. I don't know what that means.
So probably not.
All right.
I just mean, do you feel like you took a stance in terms of your personal beliefs? You decided, I'm not going to even entertain this. Or was it something else?
No, it was just solely the fact that it's just like whatever to me. I guess you could say. Like at the end of the day, like the way I see it is, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna make my money, and fuck it, whatever happens, happens. And that's just I live a simple life.
All right. Thank you.
A vacation? Are you gonna take me on a vacation?
Yes, to the E Island.
Bye.
The E Island.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Well, thanks for calling in, Ram.
Bye. Bye.
Of course.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. All right. Update on the map here. We don't need to update anymore. That's.
No, we're still gonna update. I mean, it's pretty cooked.
A good amount of people are voting though. I'm seeing. It's like 130 million on the AP so far have been counted, which is what, like a third
Some
population.
people don't even fuck, which is what it is too, I guess. But we'll see the result. Look, I don't want to be, catastrophic about all this. I mean, I don't ascribe to the same ideal that the Dems have been pushing out, which is that this will all lead to the end of the world. I don't believe that. But at the same time, this certainly is not moving in the direction that it should in terms of a country I would want to live in. Ultimately, I want to live in a country that celebrates all people and all views, and that may be aspirational in a way that's unattainable, but I feel as though it's pretty sad the way it's turning. But as I've said earlier too, I understand that also people are very frustrated, especially with the economy. And yeah, it costs a lot to buy a fucking loaf of bread. I mean, it really does. And Biden's done nothing about it. Biden's fucking brain dead, and the DNC has fucking destroyed any real in terms of progressivism since the Bernie situation. I mean, this is it's a downward spiral.
Another callback to the biggest issue of the two-party system is if you have to rely on one of the parties, and if they just drop the fucking ball, they fumble the bag, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do. If they fuck up in 2016, you feel the repercussions for the next fucking 20 years with the Supreme Court, federal courts,
there's
entire rhetoric change, entire mindset change to be.
This is worse. This is what I'm saying though too. Is like the Trumpism is different than Reagan Republican vibes that happened in the 80s. Reagan Republicanism was not great, and I'm sure Max, you could talk to your mom about how she doesn't like that. She wasn't a big Reagan fan, but people fucking love Reagan, and Trump has rode this wave of like he's the next Reagan because he's this like celebrity candidate who's an outsider who's going to do different things. But Reagan abandoned so many things. People have this illusion of the 80s being so great, but the 80s are this era of fucking the AIDS epidemic that was not taken care of, and eventually was handled in the 90s because people actually got in there and could investigate it. But people died for no reason in the 80s because queer people were villainized so much. And that is what happened during Reaganism, during the Reagan era, and the censorship that his wife Nancy loved to put out there and just make. It's like Trump's whole thing has been riding on this idea that he's going to bring back the Reagan era of when everything was so great, but everything was not great. There was an illusion of greatness through pop culture, whatever, but it was not great. People died. People were not attained for it. It was the era of the war on drugs, which is in and of itself a consequence of Nixon and all this kind of shit too. But god damn, we're in an extreme nature. We're an extreme result of all this, man. This is just. I understand people are struggling though. Everybody wants the economy to do better. And there's that old adage of if you're a progressive after 30, you're an idiot. If you're a progressive before 30, you're a great person, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm just, oh man.
Yep.
Well, there you go. How you feeling, bud?
How am I feeling? I am bottling it all up, as I usually do. I mean, it's shitty to say, but the only thing I can hope for in this situation is that I'd love to be a Democrat, and say, well, Donald Trump, I wish you the best. I hope the country does great under your leadership. And to an extent, I believe that. I hope people don't suffer too bad, but at the same time, I mean, some shit needs to happen where people realize that, one, trending towards fascism is not a good idea. Realizing who is trending towards fascism. Two, the two-party system that leaves us with no fucking choices is not good, because I didn't like either of these choices. I liked one of them less. So I voted in one direction, but that vote still just perpetuates the fucking military-industrial complex and genocides all over the world. I don't think people realize that immediately, but
So it's like, it's what it's all about. Look, we could get into all this shit. I mean, look, when I was fucking 19, 20 years old, really getting into fucking reading the Communist Manifesto and getting into all this other fucking alternative bullshit, had my mind.
Low battery, please charge.
Hello. What was that about communism?
Low battery, please charge. It ultimately is about. This is a structural problem. We are living in an era where the two-party system is so ingratiated into our common everyday life. And it's something that we should fight against, which, as I said earlier, is why Trump has managed to build this huge following, because he's able to speak to people who feel neglected by this bipartisan kind of thing. But at the same time, people you speak to will pare everything down to this or that, them or us. And every issue in this world is fucking deeper than that. And I get this, there were a lot of fundamentally progressive people who did not vote in this election because they were very disturbed by the Biden and by, natural connection, Kamala's view or pursuit of, however you want to define it, the way that the Dems have connected themselves to Israel in this battle right now that is horrible with what's happening in Gaza. And
that's certainly one thing.
I think this cost her the election, though. I think young people were so disillusioned by the way that the Dems reacted to all this that they didn't vote. Young people abstained from voting because they were so upset about it. And you had clips of Kamala herself dissing these people.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say, as before I said before, like, it's not like it's gonna.
Trump is winning because he's doing something different than the norm, and the Democrats are still staying centrist, still staying safe. They're not trying to be more progressive.
No, and they're trying to stick to this thing that governmentally we have this bizarre, really close relationship with Israel,
which is conservative. It's not a progressive thing, which is what I'm saying. They're not. It's everything. They're literally just sticking to their guns, hoping that the old fucking 80-year-olds that are still voting every day will decide, oh, today I'm gonna vote Democrat. But they're not. You're saying they're not gaining any of these new voters. Like, it's just people like us that are like, well, shit, I guess I gotta vote for Kamala. But not everybody feels like that. Some people are voting Stein because they want to try and get third parties in there, which isn't gonna happen this time. And I personally don't think that's the method to do it, but I don't blame people for trying that at all.
But everybody has lost their fucking nerve, and that's the thing too. Look, we're gonna call it on Are We Woke Yet Live. Trump will be president. This is it. Trump is currently sitting at 248 electoral votes. Kamala at 214. It would take an absolute miracle. I'm watching footage right now of Trump supporters sobbing in joy. We know how this is going to go.
Yeah. Kamala would need to win every state that is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And it's not going to happen.
Fox already called Pennsylvania for him. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, there are multiple Yeah. It's Jover. Yeah, man, but I guess this is when I have multiple thoughts that I would like to express. We have brought ourselves to this point. I understand that people are extremely frustrated with the state of the economy because it is fucking awful. And I agree. I know that it is. But we brought ourselves to this point by virtue of voters who refuse to vote because of their stance on the Gaza situation, which I agree is horrible. But like I said earlier, Trump is just going to suck Netanyahu's dick and it's just going to get fucking worse. And outside of that, in terms of our own country, people are so fucking obsessed with what they read on Twitter and what they read on fucking Tumblr or whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, you're getting obsessed with politics that are outside of even what we are trying to root for in our own country. And I hope to God that this isn't going to end horribly, but I don't think this is going to result in a civil war like a lot of catastrophize.
No.
You know, a lot of people who like to catastrophize everything are saying it is, but it's still going to be bad. And if you were on the other side of the aisle on this, like, fucking call us in 2 months and in 4 months and tell us how you feel about it, because everything is going to go fucking really red, and it's going to be hard to backtrack a lot of this. And hopefully, like I said, the win will be maybe milk's a little cheaper or something, but man.
But the loss will be if he does what he says, you're not going to have healthcare anymore.
This is all gone. I mean, this is in pocket. I mean, this man has been what he said he was all along. This is a guy who is a corporatist motherfucker, and as somebody who lived in New York City for 8 years, everybody who endured him or anybody who was around him in that city for years agreed. Even the most ridiculous people that I met, the guy is an absolute asshole. So whatever, I guess we got another, he's going to do what he's going to do. This is, yeah, man, this is just, it is what it is. I know people are desperate. And that's what I say too about the DNC fucked this election too, because they did not really hear the true problems in this country. One, young people were extremely concerned about Gaza. We're so, as a country, in the fucking pocket with Israel that it's embarrassing and horrible. But then outside of that, people are really concerned about the economy. And there was so much data to tell you that. And they didn't push it enough. She didn't push it enough. And oh man.
Yep. It's really just sitting. It's the fault of, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily Kamala's fault. She, not entirely. I would say it's more so Biden and the DNC in general than to put it all into Kamala, because she's, been running for what, 2 months since Biden dropped out. She didn't even get to do the first debate. Like, not that I think that's unfair or anything, but it's unfair to her in a way, not unfair to the voters, but
and I understand the frustration.
But Biden really fucked a lot of people over.
I understand the frustration of the populace in terms of how far gone this shit has gotten. But at the same time, as a country, do we really want some guy with a fucking orange face to... I don't know. I look at some pictures of Trump and you go, really?
People that vote for Trump don't give a shit about anything he says or anything or what he looks like. They literally, I was reading comments on Instagram yesterday about like the immigration crisis, and people were like, I'm voting for Trump because I don't want illegal immigrants coming in and raping our kids and children. And then people respond like, but you're okay with him himself being a rapist and having, like 40 people come out and say what he did, and the Epstein shit come out the other day, and they're like, well, yeah, it's fine if he's a rapist as long as he's keeping the Mexican rapists from coming in. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is what people just think. They don't give a shit at all. It's just, it's conservative virtue signaling. It's like people get on liberals and Democrats all the time and the woke for being virtue signaling and not getting anything done. This is the same shit. You're just reiterating what a madman fucking says, and then when it bites you in the ass, you're like, fucking Biden did this. Which, sometimes he did. But for the most part, over the next 4 years...
Dude, there's no debate. This is what I'm saying. It's like, I understand how people have...
Right, I get it. You've said several times you get why people are upset with the economy and whatnot, but like, it's it's annoying, but I don't think we need to harp on this too much longer.
I guess we'll wait a few months and we'll see. People just get to see then. Let's see how the fuck it turns out, and let's see how happy you are with what's happening. Like I said a million times, I also think there are two main factors that
there should be 10 million deportations tomorrow, by the way. keep that on your calendar.
Oh my God. Play that right now.
And they're definitely not going to be checking if you're a citizen or not. They're just going to see if you're brown.
Please fill that up right now.
I forget where the fuck it is. Hold on.
Oh my God, I'm alone.
Where did I put it? Here it is.
And I would like to say also, I believe in the dissolution of the two-party system. I don't believe in the two-party system in general, but I also think, look where we are. Blast that volume up. This was, I truly think that we've also been fighting a losing battle.
Well, we'll reassess, figure out what to do next. That's pretty much all you can do at this point.
Not Firewalk, you said I personally don't even like partying. What is that?
Meant partying. Two-party system partying.
Oh my God.
That's fair. I can do one party a year. It's a lot. It's smelly. A lot of noise. People bumping into you.
This was a song too that I know Hassan was playing. I don't agree with everything Hassan Piker says on stream. I definitely don't, but I do think this song's fun. Slutty Main back in it. Is this live or is this a loop? Because all I hear is, hey, look, autism is definitely present in chat. But I don't appreciate this call out. Tell me, are you happy right now? You're glad? You're really happy
Bluetooth
that
mode.
you're happy that Trump is the next president? Come in, tell me.
Bye. Bye. Go home to mommy.
Randy wants to know where the autism is. Well, it's not me. I just have ADHD.
Let me tell you something though, man. I mean, this is all... Immigration was also something that cost us this whole election. Because we were fighting for people who didn't care about us. And I will tell you that right the fuck now. I'll say that on stream. Because I don't give a fuck. Cancel me. Let's go. Let's go. Hayden's about to get crazy.
Okay.
The Latino vote is so largely conservative. And Latinos come into the country and they fight so hard to get here, and then we're as Dems
Low battery. Please charge.
deciding to maybe be blue takes brings you to some conclusion that you're supposed to align with your party with. I don't align with my party with the immigration issue. I don't. People spend 11 months there at the border to come into our country and then be super fucking conservative, be super fucking Christian, love Jesus and God, and prioritize that above everything and have 1,500 children and then vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. Play that again. Oh my God, I will vote. Oh my God.
I will
It's
amend
frustrating.
that a little bit. I would basically just say they're voting against.
You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying is going to maybe be seen as problematic. At
I
some
think the
point.
having 3,000 children was a little problematic.
Sure.
I think that's more inherently a conservative ideal than a Latino ideal. To have a lot of kids.
It's a Christian. It's a fundamentally Christian thing.
Yeah,
Here's what I
conservative.
mean.
It's conservative Christian.
That was a silly joke. It was said flippantly. But what I will say is that a lot of, we have this situation where a lot of the Latino population is fucking super Christian, ultra Christian. They're trying to get into America to be even more Christian. And, this Christian ideal tells you to have a bunch of children, keep going. I find it fucking insane, and I think that's what cost us a lot of this shit. So I'm frustrated.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with conservative Christianity is that
see it because we fight as Dems. Nobody wanted to talk about this, but Dems and conservatives, whatever, fighting over this because conservatives are saying, "Oh, these immigrants are coming through the border in droves and raping and killing our children." That's clearly not happening. That's not really what's happening. But at the same time, there are then conservative people, this is all connected. We're America, and also we're North America, South America, all that. It's all a connected country. And there are people trying to come in from Mexico, but there are people who are fundamentally extremely fucking Christian and are attached to a vote for Trump and a vote for conservatism because they're trying to come to America to fight for the red ideal. But you can expand on that more, Sorry, I've sounded some type of way, but I had to say whatever the fuck I had to say.
kind of wish you brought this up before being inebriated at the end of this, but I get what you're trying to say, though. No, I get that. It's just the idea that people are they're ignoring the socio-political situation they're in order to vote for religious beliefs. When Donald Trump says he wants to deport all the illegal immigrants doing all the killing and all the raping and all that, he's not saying just the bad ones. He's creating a scapegoat for conservative Americans to latch onto, so they don't have to focus on actual issues or the actual reasons, because scapegoats are easy. They're easy to explain, they're easy to yell at, easy to attack. Like my fucking cat Shaggy here is attacking my keyboard. But I'm probably gonna end this pretty soon when Hayden gets back, but because we've been rambling really, really fucking hard. But what was I saying? Yeah, that's what he's annoyed by, basically, is just when you vote conservative, you're not voting pro fucking Latino policies. You're explicitly voting against all immigration. Like, oh, we love legal immigration too. No, the fuck they don't. The legal immigration they like is when people, if they come from, let's just say, Mexico, a Mexican moves to the US. The legal immigration they like is that they learn English, don't have an accent, wear a polo, wear khakis, get a trade job, work for a union,
Yes, but I'm also
have a
telling
suburban
you, there
house,
are
have a family.
problematic
blah, blah.
area here, and I don't mean to be problematic, but I'm telling you what the fuck it is. I think there are a lot of people who don't talk about it in the right way. I think that Republicans and Democrats have weaponized this issue of like Mexican immigration in a way that has divided our country, when the more pragmatic, the more obvious idea of it is, there are a lot of Mexican people who come to this country because they are seeking conservative values. And they want that. And that's a whole fucking issue in and of itself that this country has to deal with. But the Republicans know how to milk that, because part of this whole, oh, there are illegal immigrants coming into this country, raping and pillaging or whatever, is trying to win over the immigrants who live in this country, though. It's them trying to say, hey, all these horrible people, they're coming here and they're trying to get to you, and they've usurped the system in which, oh yeah, you lived in a tent at the border for 11 months. Oh, did you know that there are people in planes that just got to fucking come here? Or there are people who just ran through a fence and totally I feel like I've expressed what I have to generally express, but
yeah.
Take the shot before the end. Thank you, Steak.
All right. I'm going to say we should stop talking about this.
Yes, generally, but we will give an update in terms of Harris sits at 214 in her electoral votes. Trump sits at 248. Once again, 270 is what it takes to take the election. I know you want to end stream and all that stuff. I know I'm getting a little controversial and everything, but I want to say real quick that I understand if people have decided not to vote based on everything that's going on in this country. I do hope that things don't get so bad, but at the same time, I do expect that they will. I do really think that this is going to go pretty sideways, and our country is going to get fucked in many, many ways. But people vote their heart, and you vote your opinion. As I'm sure Max would maybe agree with me, I support Gaza. I'm very pro-Palestine. I think we need to pull out of there, all that stuff. I understand that people also decided not to vote because of that issue, but I hope things don't get so bad within our own country, which I think is the ultimate priority, that you don't feel ill about what's going to happen, because a lot of really bad things are going to happen to our country. But, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, if to speak on the not voting due to the Gaza situation, I don't know if I've ever spoken on here about that. It's just like, or voting third party or whatever, which is essentially the same thing in my head, because neither achieve anything unless you got a big movement, to get the 5% or whatever in whatever state you're voting in, which none of them will have that. I think the biggest one is 1% somewhere. It was like some red state that had a lot of RFK votes. I mean, I get it. I get the helpless feeling of like, there's literally nothing you can do for these people in Palestine, and it's a terrible feeling to have.
My heart does break for them, though, and that's what I wish. I understand like how horrible this is, but like, Trump fucking he's gonna do anything Netanyahu says.
The idea that Kamala is gonna be just as bad as Trump may well, it may be true, it may not be true. It doesn't change much of anything, really. Like, I mean, that's the idea behind not voting either way, is like, all right, they're both gonna fucking bomb Palestine. All right, but let's put that on the table as the first thing. Unless you're a single issue voter, there's a lot of other people that are gonna get hurt by deciding. I mean, it's obviously too fucking late to vote now.
But being a single issue voter is so fucking silly, bro. You have to grow up and become an adult. Single issue voting is absurd. There's so much about our country and what we do outside of it that
I will also say, it's not entirely your fault if you feel like that too. Obviously, like, there's the grow up aspect of it, which I tend to agree with to an extent, but there's also the fact you have two choices, right? Feeling trapped with two choices, and if you don't fucking like either of them, the system is fucked, right? You can't vote your conscience and have it mean anything at all. Once you didn't want to protect trans people, no one had any reason to pretend anymore.
And at the end of the day, do you really think that any of this, like, you think allowing Trump to be president is going to solve any world issue? Nah, man. But
they often literally got worse when we were under Trump. And he put in so many fucking conservative federal judges, obviously the 2 Supreme Court justices. Because of Trump winning an election, Roe v. Wade got overturned. The Chevron shit got overturned. How long before there's an amendment where, like, obviously it probably won't be like a women's right to vote, but there's definitely, I've seen.
Oh, but I want to entertain this. Bung, you said when she didn't want to protect trans people, no one had any reason to pretend anymore. Expand on that. Because I
see that and I'm like, yeah, Democrats aren't progressive and they fucking suck. And then I also think that Republicans are regressive and want to execute every trans person in the country. Deep down, they actually just want you to fucking die. They actively work towards that.
But like I've said before, too, it's like, do I think Kamala's a perfect candidate? Absolutely the fuck not. This is like...
Yeah, I get that, too. I'm literally doing it, too, right now. And it's not nice, but... used as a bargaining chip is what I mean, but... Deeks. I'm guessing you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit's fucked. We're not in a situation to where you can vote in a way you want and not get blamed. Even if you're progressive and a liberal, you're gonna be, oh, Dean, a young Democrat debater. I literally don't even know what that is, but I get the vibe though.
By the way, Harris at 214, Trump at 248. Like it even matters. I mean,
I'm looking at the House now because, you know, that's the one that matters at this point. If the House also fucking
what
loses.
do you think, though? But I mean, I want to know. Like, do you think? I guess this is where this is how I have functioned in terms of my own capacity mentally. Do you think that Trump will
Oh, did you win Pennsylvania?
service your cause or anything like that? Because for me, I feel as though nobody wants Harris, but oh God, oh please, oh God, it's getting cold right now. It's getting cold.
Yeah, I mean,
Trump is at 266. This is just not going to end well for people. You're going to live in this delusion that fucking going to Walmart's going to be better. And I agree with that. That's the one issue that I do agree. Like I've said a million times, the economy is fucking horrible. I get it. Like it's fucking horrible if you want to go to the grocery store and buy things, and also.
And then it's a communications issue because Trump was. You said earlier too that he's better at effectively communicating. Like even if he's saying bullshit, he's better at effectively communicating his bullshit to his base, specifically around the economy, right? Like Harris has an economic plan, and like yeah, it's pretty objectively fucking better for the common person and whatnot, but their average person is only so intelligent to want to even take in that shit. And then George fucking Carlin, you know, think of your average person, half the people are dumber than that, right? So you can't, I don't know, I'm rambling too, but
I just also am saying like there's this whole thing about like, you know, the media, the media is so. Oh God, I'm just also watching the numbers.
all right.
Yeah,
How about this, Aiden?
It's over.
How about this?
It's over. I guess.
Let's just stop because we have been rambling about fucking nonsense and saying the same thing over and over for about an hour and a half now. Trump is going to win the presidency. We can watch the House on our own later, but it's just being depressing at this point, this entire fucking stream.
No, we can be funny too. We can be funny.
Yeah, but we haven't for like 90 minutes.
We're about to be. We're about to be funny. What do you want to see, Jack?
My
God.
What was the other thing you sent me? Send me another song. It was like a trap remix or something.
Oh my God, I will go.
No, not that one. The Yankee Doodle trap remix. What is that?
Don't play for me. Chat, what do you want us to do? Tell us in chat. What do you want Max and I to do to close this stream out? Because it's looking like, I guess, Arby will get exclusive. We'll call it. Trump will be the next president of the United States. So, what do you want us to? You want us to
butt check?
I'll do it.
You'll do it. Thanks for sticking around if you did. This has been a very depressing stream near the
I
end. But,
will do it. I will do it off stream because I don't want to get kicked off or get banned or anything. But here I have some alcohol, and I'm gonna pull my pants down, and I'm gonna move to the side of the stream, and I'll butt chug alcohol. Thank you very much.
you want me to keep streaming?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Maybe we'll. Oh! I feel the wetness and. Oh! I shoved it up and I have butt chugged. Family.
All right.
Oh!
Did you just fart?
Oh, yes, I did. Because I butt chugged and there's, you see, there's a lesson here. Shouts out. God bless America. God bless America.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And on that note, Donald Trump is the next president of the United States of America.
And nobody could be more excited about it than me.
Yeah.
Living with that bus up in my ass.
All right, let me wrap things up here. Thank you for joining us for this. A lot of this was very fun. The subject was not fun, but you know, everything else was fun. I enjoyed everything. Feel free to join the Discord if you want. Feel free to drop a follow. We have funny graphics that pop up when you do it now, when you join the Goon Squad.
Yes, and usually we do talk about comic stuff, but we do talk about it. We talk about pop culture stuff in relation to the culture war. So,
yeah, it's usually more fun where it's just like, oh, She-Hulk, woman, woke.
My fingers smell like asshole though, so shouts out chat, and I love that is what's happening.
Right.
So thank everybody.
Thank you. I know you're asleep, but thank you, Corey, for the raid earlier.
And I guess we're gonna see how this ends up, you know.
On that note, good night, Patriots. Good night.
Good luck and God bless. Good luck and God bless. God bless America.
God bless America.
Can you play that? Oh my God, I will vote on the way out.
Yeah, I can play. Oh my God. All right. Good night. Goodbye. How do I make it just? Nope. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this.